Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we have got a fantastic evening, morning, however you want to look at it, because we have got an opportunity for you to sleep a little bit better, I think, because we have got the incredible Mulberry Silk. So please do go onto our website and check everything out, because we've got the duvets, we've got the pillows, we've got pillowcases, and it's all about, Sean, a better way of sleeping, isn't it?
Yeah, it's among our best-selling products here at Shop on TV. When we talk about Mulberry Silk, we're talking about the finest AAA grade of silk. It's very important to point out that everything here is natural. It's not a silk mix or a silk blend. When we talk about the silk filling on the duvet, 100% silk filled. And like we say, AAA grade, the finest quality. What it means is the silkworms have been fed on the finest diet, and that's why inside your duvet you will find the purest of white silk.
And the whitest of silks, because the mulberry silk worm only is allowed to feed off the white mulberry silk leaf. So this isn't a duvet that we can have every day of the week, every week of the month, every month of the year, because it can only be actually designed and made when the mulberry silk is available. But this is a duvet that will be the right duvet for you every night of every week of every month of every year, because this is an all year round duvet where you'll never be too hot and you'll never be too cold.
And that's because of all the natural fibres here. It means that when you are hot, it releases the heat through all those natural fibres. But when you're cold in the winter, it locks the warmth in and it brings your body to what's the right temperature. This is the only duvet I know with the UK seal of allergy approval. You can see there, Allergy UK give it the seal of approval, and that's because it's a very dry environment. So dust mites just don't like to live in a dry environment, and that's what you've got here with that natural filling, but also a natural cover as well. 100% cotton, 233 thread count, so every square inch of fabric has 233 threads horizontally and vertically, so it feels super smooth on the outside as well.
It drapes over you, cocoons your body, and it makes sure even if you turn over, you haven't got that wind tunnel going down your back, that you'll never kick this duvet off because you're too hot. And through these winter months going into these colder nights, you'll never have those freezing cold feet. It'll get you to that right body temperature really quickly, allowing you to get off to sleep, I think, so much quicker, and allowing you to sleep for so much longer. If you do have allergies, the wonderful thing is, as far as we know, it is the only silk duvet that has the British Allergy Seal of Approval. But you also get the opportunity to try this, to get it home, to put it onto your bed, to sleep under it. And if you're not happy with it, Raymond, who brings these products to us from RK UK, will actually refund your money. You'll get in touch with him, you'll speak to him, and he will be just as happy to refund your money, as he says, as to take it, because he has such confidence. It's so compact that it is fantastic as well for travelling. If you do have a caravan, a motorhome, go camping, this is that perfect duvet to take with you. Lots of people that do have caravans have two of these. They'll have one at home, they'll have one that they travel with. But the other wonderful thing is, and you're going to see the silk again, and this is that pure Mulberry Silk, AAA grade, the king of silks, from the mulberry silk worm that only feeds on the white mulberry silk leaf. I love it because it's so light. It's really easy to change a duvet cover. Yeah. And it's not too heavy on your body either, which a lot of duvets
doesn't weigh you down, yeah. It's not about the bulk of the duvet that keeps you warm. It's about the ingredients, the contents, if you like. You just saw there, it's machine washable. It'll regulate your temperature. So as we were saying, when you get too hot, it releases the heat through all the natural fibres. If you ever sleep under a hollow fibre duvet and you get too hot, the heat raises, it hits the hollow fibre, then it pushes back against you, so you get hotter and hotter, so you end up kicking the duvet off. Then you get too cold, so you put the duvet back on.
And then you're tucking the duvet under. Yeah. And the great thing with this is it's all year round. You'll never be too hot, you'll never be too cold. It'll be right for both of you if you sleep with a partner and you both sleep very differently. One of you is always hot, one of you is always cold. I'm one extreme to another. I go through those hot flushes, and then I go through that time when I'm freezing cold. My feet are so cold I can't get to sleep, but not under silk. And the only reason reason we really appreciate this is we've been sleeping under silk now for about 27 years, and we appreciate it when we actually sleep somewhere else, Because then all of a sudden you realise when you're waking up and you're hot and clammy and you're sweaty, we're like, what's the matter? We stayed at someone's house just recently. We both woke up like this. God, they got the heating on. You know, it was sort of late summer. They got the heat, feeling the radiators really clammy and horrible. And we're like, it's the duvet. We're so used to our duvet making sure we're always at that right temperature. And right now, when the weather's so cold, and I do have freezing feet, as soon as I get under silk, all of a sudden my body goes to that right temperature. And that is what this duvet is all about. Price-wise, we have got the best prices, but it will be only as long as the stock is there. And I will say the single we do think will sell out very quickly, and great for the little ones because it's machine washable as well.
It certainly is, and it also comes with a 10-year warranty, we've got to point out. Everything comes under the same item number, 212998. This is a great present as well if you're thinking of presents. If you want to go for the single size, should be £169. It's down to £139, and then you can also use PayPal Pay in 3 if you're paying online and you've got a PayPal account, £47.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Single will definitely be the first to sell out. Double and king are always the most popular, however, all coming under that same item number once again, 212998. Should be £239. It's down to £179. That's a £60 saving, and that comes down to £61.32 on your first of 3 interest-free payments there. Then we go to your king size, also a huge saving here.
Absolutely, and perhaps you've got a double bed but you'd like to have better drape on your duvet. Go for a king size duvet. It really gives you that sort of magazine look. Great price discount because should be £259. You've got it £199, and of course then you can split that cost over 3 payments. So £67.98 is the first of those 3 payments. And get this home and try it. You've got a money back guarantee. And then the Super King, we are again very low on stock.
Yeah, the stock, if you want to get that Super King, maybe you've got a king size bed, like Hayley was saying, you like the drape over the bed, go for the Super King. £279 is the usual price, down to £219, so a £60 saving there for you. And with your PayPal Pay in 3, £74.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. 212998 for the Mulberry Silk Duvets, whichever size you want to go for. But when we talk about silk products, we've got the full range for you tonight. We've got silk pillows, silk mattresses and silk
It's the height of luxury, and not only are you sleeping under silk, which you've heard the benefits of that, you've got those same benefits sleeping on a pillow that is filled with silk.
Absolutely gorgeous. This was years in the making, because when they first brought these out, obviously they wanted it to be all silk, but it didn't have the right support. So what Raymond did, who created these alongside Mulberry Silk, there's a core support in the middle of the pillow, but that's encapsulated with that AAA long strand grade A silk. Mulberry silk all around the outside. Then around the outside of the silk is 100% cotton outer. It is all about luxury, but at an affordable price. These should be £60. That's what Raymond sells them for on his website. Down to £40 on our show special for you. 654433, and again you can use PayPal. And if you multi-order, you'll only pay 1 postage across the show.
And think again about all the benefits of silk. The fact that it does wick away moisture, that you'll never be trying to find the cool spot on your pillow. Perhaps you won't wake up with that massive wild bed hair because you've got really sweaty through the night. It's a pillow that's going to work for you. And of course the benefits that silk, that those dust mites, they just don't like it, which again, that's where your head is, that's where your mouth is, that's where your nose is. So many benefits with silk to sleep under and to sleep on. But check it all out on our website, shopontv.co.uk. On the website you will find absolutely everything and so much more that we're going to tell you through the show as well. Some brand new products, product that's only been to air once before and was so massively popular, which is our footstool. Oh my goodness, this is absolute heaven. And this is a great gift idea as well.
Yeah, it's got so many features, this footstool. Great looking piece of furniture, but it's also got kneading rollables. It's got pneumatic air compression, intense vibration, and you've also got heat all built into that one footstool.
Perhaps you really suffer with your feet. Perhaps you're on your feet all day. Perhaps it's an issue that you've got with something that's with you, that your feet are always a problem. Perhaps you'd like that circulation to be a bit better. Do join us later just to talk through the benefits of all the features of that great looking footstool, great gift as a present, perhaps for someone you never know what to get for, perhaps parents or grandparents.
So pillows, pillowcases, but the duvets are always one of the most popular products we ever bring here at Shop on TV. So whatever you're shopping for, you can go to the website, shopontv.co.uk. You can also go to the phones, 03333 241 241.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. We're just going to join ITV and STV. So we've got loads more to tell you straight after this. So we'll see you in a couple of minutes.
See you in a minute.
Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we have got a whole morning of fabulous products that truly could change the way you sleep.
We're bringing you the luxury of Mulberry Silk, whether it's duvets, pillows or pillowcases, but we're going to start with the duvets for you. These are amongst the best-selling products we have here at Shop on TV. Whenever we have them in stock, whenever we have these special prices for you, they absolutely fly out of the door, but this is all about the quality, isn't it?
It is. It's all about AAA grade Mulberry Silk, a Mulberry Silk worm that only feeds on the white leaf, so it has the whitest and purest of silks, and you're seeing that you've even got a little zip on your duvet, because a lot of duvets, sadly, they're a silk mix, whereas this is 100%, and not any silk, this is Mulberry Silk.
And it's AAA grade long strand. It really is the king of silks when it comes to silk duvets, and as Hayley just said, not a mix, not a blend, 100% silk filled. That's really important because of the properties of silk, because this is a year-round duvet, so when you get too hot, it releases the heat through all the natural fibres. When you're too cold, it locks the warmth in. So you'll have this spring, summer, autumn, winter, and when you first get it, and when you look at this duvet, you might think, well, it's not as thick as a traditional duvet, and it's not. It's about the silk that's inside and the cotton that's on the outside. 100% cotton outer, which is also classed as luxury because of the thread count of that cotton, and the silk lining, the silk filling that's in there is actually anchored into position, so you'll never get a hot spot or a cold spot. It's going to be even across the entire duvet, and that's what it's all about, keeping you at the right temperature for a good night's sleep.
These are handcrafted. It takes around about 2 days to make one duvet, and it truly is sleeping under luxury. That duvet where you'll never be too hot. Perhaps you're going through that hot time in life, or perhaps you just always sleep sort of sweaty and wake up clammy. It's possibly your duvet that's causing you to be extra hot at night. But at the same time, if you go to bed and you've always got freezing feet and you can't get off to sleep, this duvet is going to work with you to get you to the right body temperature, to get off to sleep quicker and to sleep for longer because you're comfortable. It's completely compact, so it's really great if you do have a motorhome, if you do have a caravan. Lots of people that do have two duvets. They'll have one at home and they'll have one that they go away with. But the silk is the secret, and it's the Mulberry silk, the AAA grade silk, that's so important.
And long-fibre silk, which, as we say, it's anchored into position inside your duvet. It's edge-to-edge filled, so you've got that gorgeous edging. You can see the box cassette construction there as well, but 100% breathable. So if you are at that stage of life where you get hot at night, it releases the heat through all the fibres.
And it never drops the filling, so even when you put it into the washing machine, the fact it washes is fantastic. It will look brand new. We've had our duvet for 27 years, and it could be on the bed now, and you would not know that it wasn't a brand new duvet. They wash absolutely fantastically. And to our knowledge, this is the only silk duvet that has the British Allergy seal of approval, and this is huge. Allergy
UK seal of approval, as you can see there. It's all about the dry environment that silk is, so dust mites don't like to live in a dry environment. But this Allergy UK seal of approval is not only for the UK. You can see at the bottom there, it's for Canada, the USA, UK, Ireland, the EU, New Zealand and Australia. Not only does it have Allergy UK seal of approval, it has a 10-year warranty. And Raymond, who supplies us with these silk products from RK Sales, he offers you a money-back guarantee. So if you're not satisfied in any way with any of the silk products we talked to you about tonight, he will give you your money back. That's how confident he is. He wants you to get these home and try them. A duvet with a 10-year warranty. It's unheard of.
It's incredible, and like we say, we've had ours for 27 years, but perhaps you are at home thinking, well, I do sleep really hot, I do sleep really cold, is it going to work for me? It looks quite thin, is it going to be right through the winter months? I have got allergies, I wonder if it's going to make a difference. Raymond lets you try it. So please don't sit at home and think about it. Get it home and try it. You've got absolutely nothing to lose, but so much to gain. And we're bed snobs, really, aren't we? Because
we
are lucky enough to have been able to sleep under silk for 27 years, and we sleep very differently. On a whole, you sleep always really hot.
Yeah, I'm always
really warm. You'd be kicking
warm.
the duvet off, not anymore. And on a whole, I would sleep very cold, apart from now I'm going through that time in life where I do have those hot nights as well. It works for me wherever I am, however I'm feeling. So it's going to work for both of you if you've got a partner. And we only really appreciate it now, because we're so used to it, when we sleep somewhere else.
Yeah, if you sleep under hollow fibre, when you go from silk to hollow fibre.
Perhaps in a hotel or a friend's house or something, and we wake up like this.
Well, yeah, the heat rises into hollow fibre, hits the fabrics and the fibres and pushes it back towards you. So you get hotter and hotter, so you end up kicking the duvet off. That's not how silk works. And it's also encapsulated, remember, with 100% cotton outer, so everything's natural. So when you get too hot underneath here, it releases the heat through all those natural fibres, but when you're cold, it locks the warmth in. So it's season round, from spring, summer, autumn, winter, you'll have that same duvet, and it's machine washable as well.
Yeah, so if you are buying, and we're very low on stock of the single, if you are going for the single, it's machine washable. So if your little one has an accident, it's not the end of the world. Throw it in the washing machine. But the same as adults, when we've had colds and things, and you're in bed and you've coughed and sneezed, perhaps you've been in bed a few days, I know there's been lots of things going around, and then you wash all the bed in, don't you, and you put it back on, your dirty duvet and your dirty pillows. Well, the great thing with silk, and this is for the duvet and the pillows, you can actually put them into the washing machine. And so that means you truly have, when you have a clean bed, you truly have that clean bed feeling. Or actually the duvets, on a bright day, the sunshine.
Yeah, because it's all natural fibres. If you hang it on the line and let the sun get to it, the UV rays, because it's all natural fibres, it revitalises the duvet for you. It's like a sanitisation, if you like, from the UV fibres.
So we often, when we change our duvet cover, we will throw this over the banister
upstairs
and by the window and just let the daylight work its magic as well. We're hugely busy already. It's only going to be as long as stock is there, and price-wise, we have got incredible deals tonight. And stock-wise, we'll be absolutely honest, we haven't got as much stock as we would like of the single, and I know it's really busy already.
Yeah, everything comes under the same item number, so if you've not shopped with us before for the silk duvets, all the different sizes under that same number, 212998. shopontv.co.uk, or you can order on the phone, 03333 241 241. The single has a £30 reduction down to £139, or £47.98 if you use PayPal Pay in 3 and you pay online. Then we go to your double size, already hugely busy on the double. Should be £239. It's got a £60 discount down to £179, and with that PayPal, £61.32 on your first of 3 interest-free payments there. Then we go to your king size. Again, you've got another £60 discount there, 212-998, the number you need. Really busy across the board, so if you want to get these, we are expecting sellouts across the show. The king size should be £259.
And perhaps you've got a double bed, but you really like the look of the beds in magazines when they've got all that drape on the duvet, and you're like, why doesn't mine look so great? Well, the great thing is, go for the bigger size, and so go for that king size even if you've got a double, and it will give you that fantastic drape. And as I say, great savings there. And we have got the Super King available, again, not loads and loads of stock, and it's always really busy, and you have got a massive saving there as well. If you're going for the Super King, £279 is your price there, and I'm hearing already we're in low double figures. Our price tonight is £219, and you can split that cost again with 3 payments of £74.65, and that's allowing you to get this home, to try it, money back guarantee, sleep under it, 10-year warranty, machine washable, and of course the UK allergy seal of approval as well. If you do have allergies, do look into that. But let's talk about the pillows again whilst we have the stock, because these are always so popular.
Well, when they made the silk duvets, lots of people requested a silk pillow, so it was a couple of years in the making to get this perfect pillow that you see before us here. Now, it has a core support in the middle. That core support in the middle is going to give you what you need from a pillow, the support, but that's encapsulated by silk, long strand mulberry silk, AAA grade, once again, to all the benefits of breathability, working with your body temperature that you get from the duvet, you'll get from the pillow as well. The comfort from this pillow is spectacular. As I push my hand into there, you can see you're laying your head upon silk, but these are also machine washable. So if you want to put them in the machine, you can, and they come out looking exactly the same as when you put them in. If I screw the pillow up and then let it go, you can see it goes straight back to its original shape, and it's got a £20 saving against the normal price on these. You can multi-order. You'll only pay 1 postage if you go for duvets and pillows and pillowcases, just the 1 postage.
It's complete luxury, isn't it? It's all about sleeping well. And if you're sleeping under silk and you're laying your head onto a pillow that's filled with silk, you really have got that absolute luxury. But again, it is that AAA grade mulberry silk. It's all about wicking away moisture. It's all about, perhaps you always wake up with really a sweaty neck or crazy bed hair because you've sweated all night. Perhaps you're always looking for the cool spot on your pillow. This pillow will always again work with you, work with your body temperature, will allow you that comfort. We really struggle with pillows, forever throwing pillows out, buying pillows, buying another pillow. This is that pillow that for so many has been the perfect pillow. And again, this is where you lay your head. Think of the properties and the benefits of silk, that actually those horrible dust mites, they don't like silk because it's that dry environment. That's where your head is, your nose is. And I know lots of us, though of course as ladies we don't, I'm sure, dribble, cough and sneeze through the night, and that's all in your pillow. And the lovely thing is you can throw this into the washing machine and it'll come out looking new and perfect, but it will be that fresh pillow again.
Yeah.
So if you have been poorly and you think I've been snuggling into that pillow, you have got a clean pillow as well as having a clean pillowcase. It's just absolute luxury.
What I loved about it is it doesn't misshape. Even if you screw it up, it's been in the washing machine, you don't have to worry. It will just go straight back to that full shape with the core support encapsulated in silk. Around the outside that, you've got that 100% luxury cotton outer that you see there. It's piped along the edge. This is a gorgeous Christmas present.
It's a great gift idea. Perhaps someone's moved into a new home, perhaps you've got a wedding coming up. You can never have enough pillows, and this honestly is the pillow. Beautifully packaged as well, but again, price-wise, grab it while the price is there and whilst we do have the stock. And the other nice thing is, and this is the less important thing, but I know we all do like the look of a bedroom, is they really look full. Fantastic on the bed because they are super full. So they're not a pillow where you put the pillowcase on and the pillow is all floppy at the sides. It's going to fill that pillowcase, so they're going to look great on the bed as well. Definitely multi-order these. Don't buy one just for you and not for your partner because you will fall out.
Yes. Yeah.
And honestly, it is worth every single penny of £60. So the fact you're getting them for 40 is fantastic. We're busy on everything so far, and what we must tell you about as well is our pillowcases. And these again, very low on stock, always an absolute favourite. And this is a silk pillowcase, which again is 100% mulberry silk, AAA grade silk. And silk, well, do your own research. Just go onto the internet and put, is silk good for my skin? Is silk good for my hair? Because I bought a silk pillowcase originally because my beautician said, I said, why am I so creased on this side of my face? And she was, when I wake up, I always seem to be really creased. She said, what side do you sleep? And I was like, oh, Yeah, I sleep on that side. And then my hairdresser said, because I do dye it and straighten it and breaks really easily. And I said, is there anything I can do? And, silk again, you can get the silk bonnet, just get a silk pillowcase. But do your own research. There's lots we can't say, but there's so many reasons. A lot of celebrities actually buy silk pillowcases.
Yeah, put which celebrities travel everywhere with a silk pillowcase. The reason this one is so special is, first of all, it's 100% silk, Mulberry silk, as we said, so it's the finest quality of silk that you've got there, but it's not silk just on one side, it's actually silk on both sides of the pillowcase. Also, inside the pillowcase, it's got this cotton lining, and that cotton lining means that the pillowcase doesn't ruffle so much. So what you were talking about, that morning crease, when the material ruffles and it creases into your face, this reduces on the ruffling on the inside. This is such a good pillowcase for such a great price at £35. And the fact you've got it in this gorgeous colour option, this is such an opulent, rich colour option.
It's a very calming colour, which is ideal for a bedroom, and I think it's a colour, if you go and look in your bedroom, perhaps your curtains, your duvet will have a splash of that colour in it. Nice as well to have sort of a key colour in a bedroom, and that I think is going to work with so much. It's a beautiful present, especially if you know someone that loves their skincare, if you know someone that loves looking after their hair. And honestly, do your own research, do go onto the internet, see what celebrities travel with a silk pillowcase and why, and put in, is a silk pillowcase good for my hair, good for my skin? Because honestly, that is phenomenal. I'm always really busy on that, and again, very low on stock. We nearly always have sellouts. Well, on all of our silk items actually, but the pillowcase is often really good.
And if you are shopping around, it's very important that it's silk on both sides,
and
100% mulberry silk. It's not a silk mix or a silk blend.
Silk mix is not going to work the same as silk, and mulberry silk, that pure mulberry silk that we have, truly is the king of silks.
So if you want to add that into your basket, get it now whilst we've got it in stock. 001108 is your item number, and down to £35. Everything is available on the website. You'll see everything there. shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way to shop, and you'll see all the products that we've got for you. See our YouTube channel there. You can click and subscribe and watch back any previous shows. You'll see all our silk products at the top there, whether it's the pillows, the pillowcases, the duvets are going crazy.
Yeah, hugely busy on everything. That single duvet will soon sell out, so do grab that. We have got a small amount of the actual mattresses as well, but not a great deal, but do have a little look if you're interested in a mattress. But this is what we've got to tell you about very quickly. Only been to air once before and absolutely flew. So we will be going to this a little bit later on.
We just want to give you a quick preview. There are 3 colours available. There's a grey option, there's a brown option, and there's a blue, which is a gorgeous teal. It's like a velvet finish. But this isn't just a great looking piece of furniture. The Oasis Ottoman, or footstool as we call it, has a built-in foot massager, but it's not just a massager. There are so many features in here. You press that button, it opens up, and you slip your feet inside. Now, it'll take up to a size 14 foot.
And the inside is washable as well. So if you are sharing it with someone that doesn't have such sweet smelling feet as you can take the insides out and wash them. But inside there, you've got these fantastic kneading roller balls. And these really do help relieve the tension in your feet, give you this fabulous massage. And not only for tired feet, feet actually do connect with many different parts of your body, so I think it relaxes the whole body as well as just your feet. But absolute heaven. But then you can change the functions to not only the rollers, you can have air compression, which again really gives you this incredible feeling to tired feet. It improves the circulation, the tension in your feet.
You can also change the intensity. You've got 3 different intensities that you can see there. Very simple and straightforward. This I absolutely loved. The air compression. It wraps around your feet and then it releases. And you can have these individually, you can have them all together. It runs on a 10-minute cycle. It's completely cordless once you've charged it.
Yeah, which
you can take the cord away, so you could take it out to the summer house, to the conservatory.
And you can use it plugged in. Yeah, that's really nice. You can take it absolutely everywhere. And remember, you do have a vibration with this as well, which again is all about relaxing. It's all about stimulating the muscles. Circulation as well, it's really, really good for. And then the heat actual option on it is all about soothing, soothing the muscles and boost blood flow and things like that. Yeah, absolutely.
Just have that warmth.
Perhaps you're out and about on your feet all the time. Perhaps you're a delivery person. You come back with freezing cold feet. But I think a lot of people do suffer with their feet. And a really great gift idea, I think, for someone that's got everything, and you're thinking Christmas-wise, perhaps grandparents or for your parents, that could be a great joint gift.
Yes.
That all the kids could do a payment for.
Oh yeah, joint. Yeah.
And it is a TV exclusive with us as well.
And go to the website, you'll see there are 3 colours to choose from. Like we said, there's a grey option, there's a brown. They're both like a marl material, but then the blue option, it's like a faux velvet. It's lovely. It's like a teal blue, but it's faux velvet. You'll see them all on the website. 875-194, the item number there. We're going to go back to our duvets. We've already had a sellout with one of the duvets.
It always happens. So if you are thinking, remember, you've got a money-back guarantee. The single's already sold out and gone. So if you've got the double, the king size, the super king in a basket, don't think too long. We always have sellouts. Get it home and try it. And that is the wonderful thing. You can get this home and sleep under it.
Yeah, that's the faith that Raymond from RK Sales, who brings us these products, he's been selling them for years. We bought ours at a show, at an exhibition at the Ideal Home Show where we were working.
27 years ago.
Yeah, from Raymond. And he did exactly what you would like to do. He told us to take it home and try it. And that's what you can do, because if Raymond, well, he's got the faith that if you don't like this, if you don't get on with it, he'll give you your money back. It's as simple as that.
Because he knows all the benefits, and the benefits of sleeping under 100% mulberry silk is actually working with you. It works with your body temperature. So this is a duvet that will be all season, and we're talking every night of the year, however hot or however cold. You'll never be too hot yourself kicking the duvet off. You'll never be too cold because of the benefits of this AAA grade mulberry silk. It's a beautiful looking duvet. Some people don't even put a duvet cover on it because it is machine washable, and we do because we like it to match the bedroom. But you have got a really compact duvet that's really easy to change the duvet cover, but compact if you do travel, caravan, camping and things like that.
And lightweight, so it doesn't weigh you down like traditional duvets. The other thing, because of the size of it, it'll go in the washing machine. Very important to point out, again, it's 100% long fibre, AAA grade mulberry silk. There's no silk mix, no silk blend. It's 100% silk filled. Then the outside is 100% cotton outer. What we mean about breathability: when you get too hot, it releases the heat through the natural fibres. When you're too cold, it locks the warmth in. Even the Super King will go pretty much in a regular washing machine. So you don't have to worry about taking it to the dry cleaners, it coming back with that chemical smell. You can put it in the washing machine.
And so nice if you've got the, little ones, or if you've had an accident, that it will go in the washing machine. So nice as well. That night when you've got clean bedding, it's the best feeling. But actually, perhaps you've been laid in bed and you've been poorly, you've had a cough, you've had a cold. So you change all the bedding, but you actually put those clean sheets and duvet cover onto really a dirty duvet. You can actually wash your duvet as well. Comes with a 10-year warranty, and the biggest thing is get it home and try it, because I know you'll be at home thinking, oh, is it going to work for me? I do get really hot. Perhaps you're going through that time in life like me. I can be either too hot or I can be freezing cold. My feet can be like ice and I can't get to sleep, or I'm going through that really hot sweat. This is going to work with you. However you are all through the whole of the night. It's going to wick away moisture. It's going to help regulate your body temperature. So perhaps you and your partner sleep completely different. Perhaps they're always pushing the duvet off and you're trying to tuck the duvet under, or vice versa. It will work with you individually. It'll always be that right duvet. And when you are at that right temperature, it helps you get to sleep quicker because you're comfortable. You're at that right temperature, you're not too hot, you're not too cold, but it also helps you to sleep longer. And the great thing is, you have got the opportunity to try this. And when you have a good night's sleep, it's so important. You're a different person that next day. And I truly believe if you're waking up and you're clammy and you're wet and you're sweaty, your pajamas are, are damp, and you're like, oh, why is it so warm? Then this is going to work for you. But if you are not getting to sleep because you're too cold, or waking up through the night because you're too cold, again, this duvet's for you. It is truly all year round for absolutely everybody, but with a money-back guarantee, so you can try it. And then something we should mention, Sean, is the fact that it does have the Allergy UK seal of approval. And this is huge and could make such a difference to so many.
As far as we know, it's the only silk duvet in the UK that has Allergy UK seal of approval that you can see there. You can see it's been awarded by the British Allergy Foundation for reduction in exposure to live house dust mites. When you think about dust mites, well, you don't want to think about it too much.
Have a little look at them on the internet.
Oh, no. Oh. The great thing about the silk environment is it's a very dry environment, so dust mites don't like to live in this environment, and that's why it gets that Allergy UK seal of approval. It's the finest quality, the finest grade of silk, and that's why there's a zipper on each duvet. You can look inside and you can see the silk, but we've got to point out again, this is not a silk mix or
yes
blend.
If you're looking at other duvets, always look at the label, check it is 100% silk, and remember this, what you're actually buying today is AAA grade, the king of silks, mulberry silk. And the reason it is the king of silks is it's a mulberry silkworm that only is fed on not any mulberry leaf, but actually the white mulberry leaf. And they're not always available. So this isn't a duvet we can sell every day of the week, every week of the month. We can only sell when we've got stock. This isn't a duvet that when we sell out, we can suddenly get stock back in, because it's only available when that silk is available, when that actual mulberry silk white leaf is available. So this is all about, whilst we have the stock, it's your opportunity to get it home and try it, because when we do sell out, we will always try and get stock back in as quickly as we can, but we can't suddenly create this if the silk isn't available. It takes around about 2 days for this to be hand crafted. The work that goes into this duvet truly is incredible, and it's all about working with those natural products that are going to allow you to never be too hot or too cold. And though a lot of people get this home, Sean, and think, oh gosh, this is quite a thin duvet,
yeah,
it's not the weight that's keeping us warm or keeping us cool. It's the property of
the
that
ingredients,
silk.
if you like, the properties, as you say, Hayley, because it's not just about the silk. It's 100% natural silk filled, as we've said, but it's also 100% luxury thread count cotton outer. So that's why you have the breathability. Really compact for storage, like we say. It will go in your washing machine if you've got a caravan or a motorhome. So many of you are going for these. If you want to get a specific size, please confirm your order.
Just heard as well,
out.
There's queues on the phone, so we do apologise. If you're on the phones and you're not being answered right yet, we will get to you as soon as we possibly can. That was very bad English of me, wasn't it? But if we're not answering the phones right this minute, we will get to you as soon as we possibly can. However, if you can get onto the actual website, that is your quickest way to order, and we have already sold out of the single. So many benefits. The fact it's machine washable, all sizes, is incredible.
It really is. It regulates temperature, year-round usage, 10-year warranty, machine washable, Allergy UK seal of approval. So much to talk about, and the fact you can try it, as we say.
So if you're sat at home thinking, well, I do struggle, I get really hot at night, or perhaps you're sat at home thinking, I'm always really cold at night, or perhaps you do have allergies and you're thinking, I wonder, would a duvet make a difference to me whilst I'm in bed? Get it home and try it.
Yeah.
Money back guarantee with Raymond, who brings us this incredible range. It is exclusive to us here on Shop on TV, and with Raymond does a lot of the shows and exhibitions. You may have seen it with the Ideal Home exhibition. You may have seen him at a caravan and a boat show. He will allow all of you to get this home and try it, because he has such confidence that this can truly change the way you sleep. You're never going to be too hot and throw that duvet off. You're never going to be too cold and tuck in that duvet under.
Yeah. The other thing to point out, when we talked about the 100% cotton outer, it's also got what we call a box cassette construction. So you can see these individual boxes on the actual duvet. You can see them all the way round. It's got border edging as well. It's edge to edge filled, but the silk filling that we talk about is anchored into position, so it never moves around. So it won't move in the duvet. It won't even move in those individual boxes that you see there. Anchored into place, so you have an even distribution of silk throughout the duvet, even after it's washed.
So many duvets, you really have to try and shake, don't you, to get the filling even through the whole of the duvet. And still, you can't get it even. There's a clump down here. It's quite, thin up here. It's really thick down here. So never a hot or cold spot. Always that even filling of that perfect product that really has so many properties to help you get that better night's sleep. And if you're at home thinking, I wonder, do just what we did 27 years ago, get it home and try it. And honestly, we are such bed snobs now because we're so used to the benefits. We're never too hot, never too cold, but we never actually think about it or realise until we sleep somewhere else, and we sleep under hollow fibre. And we woke up a relative's, it was during sort of late summer, we're like, God, why are we so hot? And we were that hot and sweaty, we're like, they must have the heating on. Have they got the heating on? Feeling the radiator, we'd got the window open, and then suddenly we realised it was the duvet.
It was a really
clammy,
thick,
damp,
hollow fibre duvet, so it was really heavy. But because of hollow fibre and how it works, when the heat rises from your body, it hits the hollow fibre and it comes back at you, and you get hotter and hotter. It's like a pressure cooker.
You get sweaty,
really
you get
clammy,
really damp pyjamas and things. Whereas this wicks away the moisture. It also allows that heat to dissipate, so you're always at the right temperature. But then perhaps you're the opposite, and we're going into the winter months now, and perhaps your feet are freezing. My Auntie Cora, always freezing cold, and she hated a heavy weight on her, so she was tiny. So when she'd go to bed, we'd try and put blankets on her, but it hurt her feet, it hurt her legs. So in the end, my dad made a wooden thing to go over her feet, which wasn't ideal, but at least we could put blankets over her because she was so cold. This would have been ideal because this will never let you be cold. Once you get into bed, it's going to get you to that right body temperature without a really heavy weight. And perhaps you're at a time in life where you're not particularly strong anymore, and perhaps your duvet is a real effort to throw off you when you're dashing off to the toilet through the night. Again, this is nice and lightweight. Or perhaps you really struggle to change your duvet cover because your duvet just seems so big and awkward. These are the easiest duvets to change the actual cover. Honestly, there's so many benefits, but the biggest benefit, Sean, is the fact that it really is going to help you stay at that right temperature, so you're not waking up because you're too hot or too cold, or because you're tucking that duvet over. You're kicking that duvet off. It's going to help you, I think, get to sleep quicker and to stay asleep longer.
A duvet can make a difference.
We were really surprised, actually, because we've got a great bed. We've had some, through work, we've had some amazing mattresses, and we thought, really, can a duvet make that difference? And what were we like?
Made a huge difference, didn't it?
The biggest difference to the way we slept. And it's so important that you get a good night's sleep. And remember as well, there's many reasons why you might not sleep well. This is, to our knowledge, the only silk duvet in the UK that has the Allergy UK seal of approval. And this is huge.
If you've got allergies, you suffer with allergies, as far as we know, as Hayley said, it's the only silk duvet in the UK that carries the Allergy UK
and they have to get it.
It's renewed every single year.
Every year, don't they?
It's not a certificate you can put on the wall and keep there.
That's it. They can come at any point to check the quality of the products, check that everything is as it should be. And honestly, every year they get that seal of approval, and it is all down to the fact it is 100% Mulberry Silk, that AAA grade Mulberry Silk, that it is the cotton outer. And remember, 2 days virtually to make one duvet, so you really are buying into luxury, but at fantastic prices.
And you've got to do it quickly because we've already had a sellout on one of the sizes. If you want to get a silk duvet home, imagine having this for the winter season, taking you all the way through winter, locking that warmth in with you so you're not kicking your duvet off. Let's take a look at the offers that we've got for you. Everything comes under the same item number, 212998. Apologies to those of you trying to get the single size. Unfortunately, it's already sold out. The double size, however, is available for you. So if you have got a single bed and you want that double size, let it drape over the single bed. That's a £60 saving against the usual price. It's down to £179. 212998 is the item number if you want to go for that double size. Next up, the king size, also with a £60 saving, £259, comes down to £199. £67.99, so again a £60 saving. Use PayPal Pay in 3, £67.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. And remember, if you want to multi-order, you'll only pay 1 postage. Apologies if you're waiting on the phone. We do have queues on the phones, 0333 241 241. The operators will get to you as soon as possible. If you can go to the website, you can go through and check out straight away. Then we still have some Super King available at the moment.
Single, as we say, already sold out. I think the Super King will be the next to go. That should be £279. You've got a great saving of £60 again at £219. But then split that cost with PayPal if you're ordering on our website. So £74.65 is the first of those 3 payments. We are super busy on all sizes. All I can recommend you do is check your baskets out and have the peace of mind that you will get it because stock is disappearing, but also that you've got a money back guarantee. You can try it and get your money back if you're not happy with it. Now, we've got an item that you love always that has just gone limited stock.
Oh my
so something
goodness.
else that is going to sound. We've only been on air about half an hour. 3 colours already gone, but we have got this beautiful sage. This is a silk pillowcase, but again, mulberry silk, AAA grade.
Finest quality, 100% mulberry silk. It's this gorgeous, lovely golden metallic colourway. We call it sage, but it has that lovely hue, that real luxury look.
Quite a calming colour, isn't it, for a bedroom?
And very important to point out, Hayley, that it's silk on both sides. Lots of silk pillowcases at £50 are only silk on one side. This has got the silk, finest silk, mulberry silk on both sides.
And the benefits of that. Yeah. Well, do your own research. There's lots we can't say, but there are loads of reasons why. We'll put in and what celebrities travel with a silk pillowcase, but also put in, is a silk pillowcase good for my skin? Is a silk pillowcase good for my hair? The reason I bought a silk pillowcase is I said to my beautician one day, I said, why is it when I get up, I've always got lots of creases on this side of my face? And she was like, well, what side do you sleep on? I was like, oh, yeah, I lay on this side. She said, get a silk pillowcase. Okay. I'm a hairdresser because I do damage my hair. I bleach it, I straighten it. You know, I've not been kind to my hair at all. And it does break off and be very, very dry. And I said to my hairdresser, well, you know, what could I do? Because I use great conditioners and, you know, but in the morning I always feel my hair is quite brittle. And she said the same. She says, well, try a silk pillowcase or even a silk bonnet. So do your own research, but that's why I bought a silk pillowcase. But you can go onto the internet, you can have a little nosy, because honestly it has so many benefits having a silk pillowcase on your pillow. And the perfect silk pillowcase, like Sean was saying, silk on both sides. But even on top of that, they've even thought about the inside, because if it was silk on the inside, it would make it slide on the pillow. So very cleverly, they've put a cotton on the inside.
Yeah, cotton lining, so it stops it slipping and sliding. It stops it ruffling when it's on the actual pillowcase because it clings to the pillow. And
that ruffling can cause those extra
that morning crease, yeah, because the material ruffles up and then it creases onto your face. But the fact you've got that cotton lining on the inside, this beautiful colour, isn't it gorgeous, this sage option?
And I think a lot of people, you'll look in your bedroom and you'll see that a fleck of that colour perhaps going through your curtains or perhaps through your duvet, but you do please need to grab that while the stock is there. For everything, actually, we're hugely busy. That is a really nice present idea. If you've got somebody that you know loves skincare, someone that loves their hair products and things, looking after their hair, that is that perfect gift idea as well, something really different.
And it looks great on your pillows as well. It gives you that gorgeous finish that you can see there. Beautiful metallic finish, so it takes on the colours that are around it. Not only do we have the duvets and the pillowcases now limited stock, already had a sellout in one of the duvets. 001108 is your item number for the pillowcase at £35. Like we say, it's a brilliant gift, and use PayPal Pay in 3. If you do multi-order, you'll only pay 1 postage across the show products that we've got for you. Speaking of which, we've got to show you the pillows. So many of you are
just hearing how busy we are, and lots of you multi-ordering. And if you are a couple, don't buy just one because you will fall out. I think pillows we really struggle with, and this pillow has so many benefits. Again, because of what's inside, you have got this amazing incredible, beautiful mulberry silk, AAA grade, the king of silks inside. And this was developed for your demand, really. After you really appreciated the benefits of silk on a duvet, lots of people are like, could you not design a pillow? And they did, but it took them some time to get the pillow right.
Well, initially they just did a silk-filled pillow, but obviously because it was all silk, there was no support in there. So what they've done now, they've put a core support in the middle of the pillow. That's encapsulated by that mulberry silk that we talk about, that long strand AAA grade mulberry silk around the core, and then around the outside of that you've also got this luxury cotton outer that you can see there, that quilted design. What's so important is the comfort, obviously. Comfort, imagine laying your head upon a silk pillow every single night, but really cleverly designed in the fact that even when you put these in the washing machine, the pillows go in the washing machine, they come back exactly the same as when you put them.
And I think what a benefit that you can wash a pillow and it's going to look just as good after it's been washed, but it's going to be fresh. Perhaps you've had a cold, perhaps you've had the sniffles, perhaps you're in bed for a few days and you take all the sheets off and, you know, the outer, the pillowcase, and you put clean bedding on because you want it to be fresh and clean, but actually you've coughed and sneezed into that pillow. Well, this pillow can be washed. You've dribbled on that pillow. Sometimes pillows look horrendous, don't they, with stains? Yeah. You can wash this pillow. For me, it is the benefits of silk. Wicks away moisture. It stops me having that really sweaty neck, stops me getting that really mad, wild bed hair. And again, think of the properties if you have allergies of silk. Again, silkworms don't like, it's not silkworms, dust mites don't like silk because it's not the environment they like to live in. So you've got those benefits as well. So it ticks so many boxes for, again, helping you to have that better night's sleep, because I think lots of us wake up because our pillows are upsetting us.
Exactly that. The other great thing about this, if I squish this up, imagine you've squashed them up to put them in the washing machine. The great thing is when I release it, it just goes straight back to that original shape.
I know that the biggest things is the benefit of sleeping on silk, the fact that you can machine wash these, and again, you can try them. Raymond lets you try absolutely everything. But the other nice thing is they look amazing on your bed, because they are full pillows. How many pillows have you bought and you put the pillowcase on, they're all floppy on the outside. They never look like the magazines, you know, those gorgeous pillows on your bed. So they look fantastic, but actually you will appreciate the benefit when you put your head onto this pillow. You're sleeping on silk, you're sleeping on luxury, and it is AAA grade mulberry silk, the king of silks, but designed as well that it does give you that support. It does support that head and neck, which again is so important. Years in the making, and honestly a pillow that so many people have said it's changed the way they sleep.
We are busy across everything we're showing you. I already had a sellout on the duvets. The pillowcases are heading towards a sellout, so if you've got those in a basket, please confirm your orders. The pillows are really busy now. And do multi-order. As Hayley said, you'll only pay one postage, but you'll find everything on our website. If you want to look at all the products that we've got available for you, shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way for you to shop. You'll see our live YouTube feed there. You can click and subscribe and watch back any previous shows on YouTube. Don't forget you can catch us on TikTok and all the other social media platforms. But here's a full range of the products we've got for you tonight. Those lamps are brilliant. Brand new lamps that we've got for you.
Well, they're the natural daylight lamps, which are, gosh, are so popular. Great if you're a crafter, great if you struggle to read now it's going so dark. So do have a little nosy at those. We will go and have a little look at those later on in the show as well. Love the fact as well, they come with the extras. So you've got a phone holder.
You've got a magnifier on there as well.
And there's a little tray as well. So if it is for crafting, but it might just be reading for doing your crossword. With magnifying glass, perhaps you struggle with reading things as well. That small print, absolutely brilliant.
And don't forget, we've got that amazing stool. It's not just a great looking piece of furniture. The Solar Oasis footstool has built-in massage. You've got 3 colour options. You've got that grey marl that you can see there. There's a brown marl, so they're like a material finish. The blue option is like a faux velvet. It's gorgeous. It's like lovely. A teal, isn't it?
And it's nice sometimes to have that sort of key colour in your room. So you have got the choice of colours available at the moment. The most popular is the grey and the brown, but actually It's when you put your feet into this fabulous footstool.
They've had some amazing shows, haven't they?
Yeah,
in the US
Canada
and Canada.
America, yeah, they really have.
Honestly, once you slip your feet into here, you'll be blown away because it's not just massage. There's so much more. There's the roller balls that knead underneath your feet. There's compression in there. There's vibration, and there's also heat as well. Really easy to operate.
Really easy controls. It can be completely cordless as well. You can charge it, though you can have it plugged in. That's your kneading roller balls, and that's really deep into the feet. And that can obviously relax those feet, relieve the tension. But your feet connect to various parts of your body as well, so completely relax the whole of your body too. You can press the button that gives you that lovely warmth, and that heat really helps boost the blood flow. It's really nice for soothing those tired muscles. But the functions can change. You can have the roller balls with vibration and with the compression. You can have the compression just with the rollers. You can have just the vibration as well. All of those benefiting, improving circulation, helping with the tired feet, relaxing and stimulating the muscles. That's the fantastic air compression, which, oh my word, that sensation is, if you've got feet that perhaps you're on your feet all day, perhaps at the end of the day your feet are throbbing, you don't even think you'll get your shoes off because your feet are swollen up so much. Pop your feet in there just for a few minutes. But remember, you can charge and have it completely cordless.
Yeah.
So you could take it anywhere.
You could take it out to the summer house if you wanted to, and move it around the house once it's charged. But if you do run out of charge, you can use it whilst you're charging as well. 3 colours to choose from. What a great Christmas present. And so many features here. So you've got a grey, you've got a brown, and the blue option is like a faux velvet, like we say. Deep tissue massage rollers, air compression, heat therapy. So even if you just want to warm your feet up, brilliant for that. The vibration is so relaxing, completely wireless. Very important to point out that the foot covers inside are removable and washable, and it fits up to a size 14.
Which is so good, isn't it? So everybody can use this, and it's a lovely footstool. It's got a really great height to it as well. I just think if you've got someone that you want to buy something special for, perhaps there's a special anniversary for your parents, your grandparents, or perhaps you're thinking about Christmas, you never know what to buy. As a family, you could all do a payment each with the PayPal, and you've got a present that is a gift that's just going to keep on giving. Perhaps you really struggle with your feet. Perhaps someone else you know really struggles with the feet. Perhaps it's circulation. Perhaps it's tired feet. Perhaps it's something they've always lived with. Honestly, that feeling, that massage, that compression, and hand on heart, one of my really dear friends, she had a very disabled sister, and she couldn't take sort of tablets for her tummy if she had tummy ache or she had headache and things like that. So what they would do was they'd massage areas of her feet, because they knew exactly where to massage, that actually linked to different parts of your body. So though obviously it's all about relaxing those feet, the circulation of your feet, relieving the tension in your feet, I truly believe that with your feet being in that situation, that it's going to relax the whole of the body. So I think there's so many benefits of that beautiful footstool, and as I say, a really nice gift idea. We've only had it to air once before. It's been massive in America and in Canada, and it's a TV exclusive with us here in the UK, so please do grab it whilst we have the stock. And the blue option is the favourite at the moment. The blue is like a sort of a velvety feel to it, and it's like a teal blue, which is stunning. And then we do have a grey and we have a brown. They're more sort of a what do we call it?
A marl, like a marl material.
Sort of material,
yeah.
Which so it's got sort of flecks going through it. But all of them absolutely lovely. You'll know which is going to be right for your home or whoever you're buying it for. But grab that while the stock is available. But there they are. And honestly, oh my word, I can't wait to get my feet straight in there. We as soon as we arrived at the studio, actually, first place we came into the studio to put our feet in. And as we were prepping the show, Sean and myself had our feet. What a way to prep. Absolutely. In our footstool.
875-194. Hopefully we'll get to have a go live.
And we're busy on that already. Busy on everything, actually. Already had sellouts.
We've got to get back to our silk products that we've got for you. Amongst the best-selling products that we bring you here at Shop on TV. You've got to apologise. There are queues on the phones. If you can go to the website, please do. If you go to the website, you can jump those queues. Obviously, you can add it to your basket and check out straight away on the website. We're talking about silk duvets to begin with, but not not any old silk, not a mix of silk. This is mulberry silk. Now, the single size, unfortunately, has already sold out. We've got double king and super king available at the moment, but we think there are going to be more sellouts throughout the show. We're not even at 1 o'clock, are we?
And the great thing is you can get this duvet home and try it. You've got a money-back guarantee. And you might be thinking, well, what will it do for me? It looks quite thin, actually. We're going into the winter. Is that going to keep me warm? Honestly, this is truly an all year round duvet. Every night of every week of every month of every year. However hot that night is, however cold that night is, silk, and remember this is AAA grade mulberry silk, 100%, actually works with your body temperature. So you will never ever be too hot, you'll never be too cold, but you can actually get it home and try it.
It's a year-round duvet. That's a great point. Yeah, money-back guarantee offered from RK Sales directly. Raymond, who brings these, has such faith in them. And when we got ours many years ago, he said exactly the same to us. Take it home and try it. It's nice and compact. So if you're thinking of caravans, boats, motorhomes, it doesn't take up a huge space. It'll go in your washing machine at home. So the care is brilliant as well. Comes with a 10-year warranty, but it's about the breathability when it comes to a duvet like this. It's also about the finest grade of silk, AAA grade mulberry silk. We'll explain what that means in a moment. It's also long fibre and it's anchored into position inside your duvet. So no hot spots, no cold spots.
No, it never lumps up. So, you know, when you're really trying to shake your duvet because it's all gone lumpy in one area and it's thin in another, it'll never be like that, even after you've machine washed it, which is amazing.
Regulates your temperature, like you were saying, Hayley. So when you're too hot at night, it releases the heat because it's all natural fibres. When you're too cold at night, it locks the warmth in. It's designed to work with your body temperature and work with your partners. We've had, over the years, so many reviews. We used to have books of reviews, and we've got lots of reviews we can share with you tonight.
So many people have said it's changed the way they sleep. You know, once they'd bought one, they'd recommended it to other people. They'd bought one for the caravan, had to have one at home as well. And it's all down to the real incredible features of mulberry silk, of AAA grade mulberry silk, that it does regulate your temperature. It also cocoons you, so when you roll over, you never have that big gap that you get with a lot of duvets, and then you've got a draft going down
wind tunnels,
Yeah, and then often you're kicking that duvet off because then you're too hot, then your bum's sticking out, your legs sticking out, then you're too cold, then you're tucking the duvet under. Perhaps you sleep with a partner, you're both completely different at night. Your partner is always sweating and kicking the duvet off. You're trying to tuck the duvet under. It's going to work for both of you, and it will work for both of you every night of every week, of every month, of every year, whatever the temperature is. And that's the great thing. And truly, if you're at home thinking, I wonder, get it home and try it. But another benefit from silk is the fact that, as far as we know, this is the only silk duvet in the UK that's got this, the British Allergy UK seal of approval.
Yeah, it tells you exactly that. It's designed for people who have allergies. The reason being, it takes away the risk of dust mites because it's a very dry environment. So it's designed to be an area where dust mites don't like to live. They like a moist environment. This is very dry. There you're seeing the quality of the silk, the finest mulberry silk. And the reason it's pure white is because of the diet that the silkworms are fed on. It's like an elite athlete's diet.
It is. It's not just mulberry leaves. The silk that's in your duvet, the silkworms have only fed on white mulberry leaves. And that's why when we sell out at times, we will have a gap before we get stock back in. Because when we do sell out, they can't suddenly make this. They haven't got loads of silk on the shelves. Oh, we'll make some more. Obviously, the silkworm has to produce the silk, but also it is down to that white mulberry leaf. That white mulberry leaf isn't, around here, there and everywhere, and it isn't around all the time. So it's only at the right times, when the leaf is there, when the silkworms are feeding, when they're creating that incredible silk that's long strand that's in your duvet, that we can have the stock. So when we sell out, and we have sold out of the single already, and we're hugely busy on all of the sizes, lots of you with these in baskets, there may be a wait before you can get more stock. And we don't have Raymond with us not even every month actually. We have stock as often as we can, and we've got stock right now, but it is disappearing. If you've got it in a basket, please get it home and try it. You've got absolutely nothing to lose tonight, but so much to gain. Change the way we sleep, and hand on heart, we sleep under this silk, this suit, not this one on the bed, but it could be ours because we've washed it loads of times. It still looks brand new.
It looks the same.
We've slept under silk now for 27 years. And you know, we're bed snobs now. We don't even always fully appreciate the benefits because we just sleep well. We're never too hot, we're never too cold, which we used to be. Sean's always hot, kicking the duvet off. I was always freezing, tucking the duvet under. Now I change because I'm going through that time in life. So sometimes I can be really hot, but sometimes I can't sleep because my feet are like ice. Once you get into this duvet, it makes sure you're at that right temperature, so you sleep soundly. So you get to sleep, I think, quicker because you're comfortable, and you sleep longer because you're not waking up because you're kicking a duvet off because you've gone too hot, because you've gone too cold. It's going to work for you, it's going to work for your partner, and all those benefits, the fact it's machine washable, 10-year warranty with this, the fact you can try it is the biggest thing, and that allergy seal of approval. Perhaps you've got allergies and you're thinking, really, can a duvet make that difference? Well, the great thing, Sean, is everybody can get this home, sleep under it and see the difference. Test the difference, and if it's not right for them,
well, RK Sales Limited, who bring us these silk products, Raymond, who we talk about a lot, has such faith is if it's not right for you, he'll give you your money back, so you can try it. That's the faith they have across all their silk products, about that breathability, about that 10-year warranty, about the UK seal of approval from Allergy UK, the fact it's got so many features, but the fact that people rave about it when they've slept underneath it, just like we do. This one here from Evie, I absolutely love Mulberry Silk. I have 2 quilts and 6 pillows and can just say they wash like a dream. Washed and tumble dried in 3 hours. The pillows take a wee bit longer to dry. Best purchase I've ever made. I've had mine 3 years and they look like new. I would recommend everyone to try them, and that's your opportunity right now. You can try them. Gillian said, singing the praises of your product to anyone who will listen. Brian, very light to sleep under, so it doesn't weigh you down. That's the other great thing. Pete said, I was sceptical many years ago regarding these duvets, but Rob, our other presenter here at Shop on TV, said, if you're not happy, I'll give you your money back myself. Rob absolutely loves our silk products. We've had ours for about 4 years. Perfect. Easy to wash, easy to hang on the line, to clean in the sunshine. That's another great point. The UV light, because it's all natural products, will revitalise. We also have one at the caravan. Lots of people do that. They multi-order these. Raymond does a lot of caravan and boat shows.
Yeah.
Lots of people go for the weekend.
We've worked alongside him. We've known Raymond for many years, and we worked alongside him. That's when we bought our duvet from him 27 years ago. But at the boat and caravan shows, it's a great opportunity because people go for the whole 3 days, that they can take it home that night and they can try it. But the lovely thing is you're the same. You can get this delivered to your door and you can try it. You can sleep under it. You can see and feel the benefits. You can see how light it is. You can get under it and feel that it gets you to that right temperature. So even on the coldest of night, when you get into bed and your feet are like ice and you think, I'm never going to get to sleep, even when I put my socks on, they're still cold. This is going to help regulate that temperature, so it'll get you warm, but not too hot. You'll never overheat. So on the hottest of summers, this is that right duvet. And it's all down to that natural filling, that 100% Mulberry Silk, AAA grade.
It's not a silk mix, it's not a silk blend, it's 100% Mulberry Silk filled, and then the outside 100% cotton outer with 230 thread count, which is considered luxury if it's over 180 thread count. 230 thread count means every square inch has 230 threads, so it feels luxurious. There'll be a zip on the side of your duvet so you can look inside at the quality of the silk. When we talk about that AAA grade, the silkworms are fed on the finest diet of the white mulberry leaves so that they produce the best silk. Then it's 100% breathable, so when you are too hot, it releases the heat through all the natural fibres. When you're too cold, it locks the warmth in. Also machine washable, whatever size you go for, because it's not over bulky because of the way it's put together. Designed to regulate temperature night after night and season after season. Don't look at this and think, oh, it's only for the summer. This is going to be your duvet all year
It's
round.
the best winter duvet because it gets you to that right temperature nice and quickly when you get into bed. So if you do always suffer because you're cold in bed, this would be great for my Auntie Cora, bless her. We lost her years ago, but it would have been absolutely perfect because she really suffered with being ice cold. She was always cold, but she couldn't bear a weight on her. So we'd try and put blankets on, but it would hurt her feet, it hurt her legs. And so in the end, my dad made a wooden sort of arch to go over her legs so we could put blankets on her, but that wasn't ideal. This would have been ideal because this would have got her to the right temperature, got her away from being cold, but it's nice and lightweight. Perhaps you struggle pushing your duvet off now when you're trying to dash off to the loo because your duvet's so heavy, or perhaps you struggle actually to put your duvet in the duvet cover because it weighs a ton, it's so awkward. Honestly, the easiest duvet to put a duvet cover onto. But the other nice thing is you never need to shake this duvet to try and get the filling even, because Sean, it's got a really clever design where it's a long strand, beautiful, 100% mulberry silk, AAA grade, the king of silks, but very cleverly designed in these cassette constructions.
Yeah, the box cassette construction and the edge-to-edge side is the same. Everything is anchored into place. So can you see that border that runs around the outside, and then you can see the box cassettes right there. Each one individually filled and anchored into position, so the filling doesn't move around in the duvet.
Because sometimes you can shake a duvet, can't you? And still there's a big lump at the bottom, and it's really thin at the top. There's a hot spot, there's a cold spot, whereas you'll never be in that situation, even after you've machine washed it.
It won't move in the duvet, but it also won't move in those individual boxes.
No.
They're anchored into
position. So it's
position.
completely even.
Yeah, all the way across your duvet, you'll have that even distribution of filling.
And this is all handcrafted, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so beautifully made. It takes them around about 2 days to craft this. And you're looking at right there the silk. And you'll be able to look at the silk inside your duvet because there's a little zip. And that allows you to see its long strand. But look at that whiteness. It is pure mulberry silk. There's no silk mix, and always check that if you're looking at other duvets.
Yeah.
A lot of duvets, they put a mixture of materials in where obviously you're not going to benefit from all the properties of silk, but 100% AAA grade mulberry silk. And not even just mulberry silk, the silkworms that this silk is from, they only feed on the white lint.
And that's why you get that pure white silk on the inside of your duvet. There'll be a little zipper on the side and you'll be able to look inside your duvet with the peace of mind that it is 100% mulberry silk filled. But then the outside is also natural, 100% cotton on the outside, 230 thread count, so the finest quality of cotton on the outside. And that's really important because it means everything there is natural. So when you get too hot at night, you're not going to be kicking the duvet off because any overheating is released through all the natural fibres. But if you're too cold at night, it locks the warmth in for you and sort of brings your body to the right temperature. And that works for me when I'm too hot, but it'll work for Hayley exactly the same if she's too cold, because it works for both of you independently. So if you share your bed with a partner and you run at different temperatures, it's okay, it'll work for you. It's like having a bespoke duvet just for you. It is now time to confirm your orders and check your baskets out if you've got these in a basket. We've already had a sellout with the single size. We've got double king and super king remaining. Let's run you through the prices. They all come under that same item number that you see there on screen. 212998 is the item number. Single's already gone, but we do have double king and super king remaining.
So the single, as we say, sold out, so forget that one. But you could get the double for a single bed to get that extra drape as well on the bed. But if you're going for that double, you have got an incredible saving from £239 to £179, £60 saving. And then you get to split the cost with PayPal Pay in 3 on our website. So £61.32 is the first of those 3 payments. What we've done, and honestly, we have this duvet, we sleep under this duvet, we have done for 27 years. We've got a super king duvet on a king size mattress. So what you could do if you've got a double bed, Go for the king size because it gives extra drape. We went up a size because I love the way they look in magazines, duvet covers. They drape over the bed, and that'll allow you to do that. And that king size, again, is such a great price at £199, should be £259. And again, you have got the opportunity to split that cost, and you're seeing there £67.98 is the first of those 3 payments.
And Super King size will be the next to sell out. If you want to get that, the Super King should be £279. It's down to £219, and with those PayPal payments, £74.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. If you want to go whatever size you're going for, if you've got it in a basket, you want to make sure you get hold of it, please confirm your order and check those baskets out.
And remember all the benefits. You're never going to be too hot or too cold. The allergy seal of approval. If you've got allergies, get it home and try it. And you can try it. That's the biggest thing. You've got a money back guarantee, so nothing to lose. Not just on the duvet, and we are going to move away because we've got so many in baskets. You do desperately need to check your baskets out. Already sold out in one size, the Super King the next to go. But we've also got the pillow. Now, the pillow was developed very much for you because after you'd slept under silk, you were like, oh gosh, I'd like to put my head onto silk. And you're like, could you develop a pillow? And Raymond, bless him, they got together. He got with his team from Canada. They were like, you know, we need to develop a pillow. And it wasn't something that was easy and quick. It took them about 2 years to get it exactly right because they knew the duvet they'd got exactly right. They wanted to do the same with the pillow. And
the reason it took so long is they started off obviously with a 100% silk filled pillow, but discovered that there wasn't enough support in there, because for a pillow there's 2 key things: you want the comfort and you want the support. Well, that's exactly what you've got with this pillow now. In the middle of here is a core support, so when you lay your head upon the pillow, you've got the support that you need. It won't flatten completely, but it's encapsulated with long strand mulberry silk all the way around the outside of that core of the pillow. So that means you get all the benefits of the breathability.
AAA grade, the king of silks, mulberry silk, the mulberry silkworm that only feeds on the white leaf. So the same that's in your duvet is in that pillow. And that pillow, honestly, perhaps you wake up with really sweaty neck, perhaps you wake up with wild bed hair, you've got that breathability. Look at how it's designed as well. It's a beautiful gift. That piping around the edging is just stunning. So perhaps a wedding gift, new home, Christmas present. You can never have enough pillows. And how many pillows do we not get on with? For so many, this pillow has so many benefits. Remember as well that silk, and of course silk is in that pillowcase, has those properties that the dust don't like to live in silk. So and it's machine washable. So if you have allergies, get it home and try it. If you've been coughing and sneezing and you've spent a few days in bed and you've stripped the bed, you've changed all the bed covers, the pillowcase, actually your pillow is still in that pillowcase where you put your head, and perhaps that pillowcase doesn't look so good, you know, sort of the dribble marks, and you've been coughing into that pillow. You can throw this in the washing machine. So not only have you got a clean pillow case, you've got a clean pillow inside, and you can wash it time and time again and it still looks like the pillow you bought.
Well, that's the great thing, the way it's designed, the way it's filled. It doesn't matter if you screw that up and put that into the washing machine, because as that's taken out and drying, you can see it just goes back to its original shape. Again, the outside is natural, 100% cotton on the outside, that gorgeous quilted design. So all those benefits, all those features we talk about with this duvet, you're going to get with the pillow.
Complete luxury, isn't it? You're sleeping under silk, you're laying your head onto silk. Remember, if you're multi-ordering different items, lots of you multi-ordering the pillows, but put it in with the duvet as well. You'll only pay that one delivery. And all of the silk items you can get home and try. You've got a money-back guarantee with Raymond, who we've known for over 30 years. Bought our duvet 27 years ago from him. But pillows we've both always struggled with, and perhaps you do wake up and you haven't got the support. You have got the support with this pillow, but it is those properties of that silk. Perhaps you do always try and find the cool spot on a pillow. Perhaps you always wake up with a sweaty neck or, you know, wild bed hair. Get this home and see if it makes a difference, because again, you've got your money-back guarantee. And though this, well, it does matter, but it's not the most important ththing. They look great on the bed as well. Yeah. Because they fill the pillowcase. Full, yeah. A lot of pillows, you put them into the pillowcase and the pillowcase is all floppy on the outer sides. These look fantastic on your bed too. And it's a brilliant present idea. Should be £60, worth every single penny of £60, but you have got a great discount of 40, so do grab those while the stock is there. So 654433 is your item number. We're heading towards another sellout, and it is for our pillowcase. Virtually all the stock we've got left is in baskets. As you know, with our system, it will allow you to keep putting it into baskets. It's not yours till you check your basket through. So say we've only got, I don't know, 20 of these left. 50 of you, 60 of you, 100 of you, 120, 130, 320 could have this in a basket. It'll only be the first 20 to check out that will actually get it. And we are getting into a situation where more people are ordering nearly than stock is available. So check your baskets through. But a silk pillowcase, and remember this is 100% Mulberry silk, has so many benefits, and there's lots of things we should search for on the internet, isn't there, so you understand why these are so popular.
We advise you to do your own research because we can only say so much here at Shop on TV, but pop in your search engine, what are the benefits of a silk pillowcase? Which celebrities won't travel anywhere without a silk pillowcase?
Put in, is a silk pillowcase good for my skin? Is a silk pillowcase good for my hair? Both my hairdresser and my beautician advised me to have a silk pillowcase. My beautician, because I was like, why do I always wake up and I've got loads of creases on this side of my face? Why have I got more creases on this side of the face? And she's like, what side do you sleep on? Oh yes, I sleep on this side. She says, get a silk pillowcase. My hairdresser, because I've always been kind to my hair, dyed it, bleached it, straightened it continually, and when I was young, permed it, everything. And my hair at night does seem to get quite brittle. My hair breaks. And I said to the hairdresser, what should I do? She's like, a silk bonnet, silk pillowcase. So look, there's lots of things we can't say. That's why I was advised, but you can look on the internet and see again the benefits.
Also very important to point out the points of difference with this pillowcase. It's 100% Mulberry silk on the outside, so it's that finest of quality, that long strand silk. Beautiful colour, this sage. It's a real gorgeous metallic finish to the colour.
Quite calming, isn't it?
Yeah, great bedroom colour, as you can imagine. It's not just silk on the one side either. Most silk pillowcases out there on the market, you'll find they're only silk on the one side. This is silk on both sides, and that top quality, that top grade. It's also got a cotton lining, which is really important. The cotton lining on the inside stops the pillowcase from ruffling on the pillow, so it reduces on that morning crease that you get on your face, because it stops the material from ruffling. If I push my hands across here, because of the way the silk is, it doesn't ruffle, it stays in that gorgeous silk finish, and silk on both sides. If you do want to get this, we will, well, we're close to over allocating. That means more people trying to order than we have stock remaining. So if you want to get this, if you've got it in a basket, lots of you multi-ordering there, great Christmas presents.
It is, and if you know anybody that loves their skincare, loves their hair care, looks after their hair, looks after their skin, honestly, that would be the best present. And again, just look at as well the benefits of this helping with your skincare against other sort of materials. Honestly, so many reasons to have a silk pillowcase, and you've got a great price. And we have at the minute got stock, but the majority of it now in baskets. Like Sean said, very soon there'll be more people ordering, the stock is there. So it will be first come, first served for that.
So confirm your order, 001108. In fact, whatever you're shopping for when it comes to the silk products in particular, make sure you confirm your order and check out your baskets. On the website, you'll see everything that we have available for you. So click on the live button there. It'll take you through to this section here, which is the live show. You've got the live YouTube feed. You can click and subscribe there and watch any previous shows. However, if you are going for any of our products, especially in the silk tonight, if you want to make sure you get hold of them, confirm your orders. We already had a sellout in one of the duvets. The single size has already gone in our silk duvet. This is the finest quality of silk. This is Mulberry silk that we bring you. AAA grade Mulberry silk, so it's the finest of qualities. Whatever you're shopping for though, really busy across the board. We've got some great heated products there. We've got some new lamps coming up that we're going to show you. And we've got those hot water bottles that are rechargeable.
Oh, they're fantastic. And when they're charged, they only take about 15 minutes. They will stay hot for around about 5 hours. Honestly, they are amazing. Take them out and about. Perhaps you've got somebody that's in a wheelchair. When you take them out, they're always freezing cold, especially going into these winter months. They can take that with them. We took it with us for my mum, who always suffers with really cold hands, and you can actually put your hands into this. It's got like a little area where you put your hand into, and it actually, there you go. So we took it to an outdoor carol service, and she was toasty warm through the whole of the service. There's 3 different colours, and you can go as well. There's a different item number. You can go for a sort of animal print and a rabbit design as well. They're slightly more, but all of them, same idea, 3-year warranty as well. But do grab those again as a present idea, the best of gifts.
Great products across the board, but we've got to get to our Soul Oasis footstool. This is a great looking piece of furniture, just as a piece of furniture, but it does so much, honestly. As a footstool, as an ottoman, it looks great. This is the grey option that we can see here, but you'll see this is where the secret is, because when you press the button and you open it up, inside you've now got a massaging stool that you can pop your feet into. Now it'll take up to a size 14. The socks that are in there are removable and washable for you. And when you close this down, you wouldn't even know that it's going to offer you all these.
And it's a great
features.
footstool. It's a really good height as well to put your feet up whilst you're watching a bit of TV. It's an extra seat as well sometimes at Christmas and things. Honestly, it's got so many benefits if it was just a footstool, but it is the luxury inside. And the luxury inside, oh my word, mine is on. It's absolute heaven. Because if you do perhaps suffer with your feet, if perhaps you're on your feet all day, perhaps you get home and your feet are throbbing, you don't even think you'll be able to get your shoes off because you've been stood, perhaps you've been delivering, perhaps they're freezing cold, you've got the benefits of the most incredible sort of rollers that really massage the feet just beautifully, and they give you this deep sort of massage that's going to relieve the tension in the feet, and that will work through the whole of the body as well, because your feet, they're connected to all the different organs in your body. Then what you saw there was the air compression, and that is really great for tired feet. It helps to improve circulation. You've also got vibration, which is really good to relax and stimulate the muscles, and then you've got the heat, and that warmth is really soothing, again easing those feet or warming those feet.
You were just seeing at the end there the charging as well, because you can charge this, then you can take the charging cable away, and it's completely cordless, so you can take it wherever you want to in your home. You've got the brown there, Hayley. It's like a lovely brown marl material design with a black fleck running through. And next to that, I've got the grey option. Again, it's that lovely material finish with the black fleck running through there. But the third option is this blue.
Which is the most popular.
It's
tonight.
like
We've only just come over to it. It's brand new. I've only done one show prior to this. Massive in America and also in Canada, and you're loving it here as well.
It's a beautiful, we're calling it blue, but it's like a teal. It feels like a faux suede, a velvet that you see there. Obviously, the 2 pockets that we talk about, they're removable and washable. You're going to have 10-minute cycles to the foot treatments, as I'd call it. I think these in a spa would be brilliant. But they're really simple to operate as well when it comes to the machine. This one is your power button, so as soon as you press that, you'll see the illumination across the buttons here. You've got rotation, you've got massage, you've got heat, and then you've also got different levels of intensity. So if you want a lower intensity, you go to the green, the mid intensity is that orangey yellow, and the high intensity is the red. But it's about the technology that you've got with a machine like this, because of all the different therapies when you turn this on. I'm going to just pop mine on as well. And the vibration, the rotation that you've got there, the compression for me is really unusual.
It's absolute heaven. Perhaps you struggle with circulation. That compression can really, really help. It also it's very soothing, great for tired feet, and honestly, when you put your feet and feel that around the feet, it is the most incredible, relaxing, soothing feeling you can have. But then you can have that alongside that vibration. You can have that alongside the roller balls. So also massaging the feet at the same time, which is just beautiful.
The rollerball for me.
They are,
It's so
and you can increase the intensity to all of it.
Yeah.
So I like, because that feeling under your feet, I really suffer with like the balls of my feet. My feet really do swell when I'm stood all day.
Well, if you're someone who works standing on their feet all day or running around on their feet all day.
Lots of people do have issues with their feet. Perhaps it is an issue that you have. Honestly, it is the best feeling.
It feels so good underfoot, doesn't it? The fact that you've also got the heat option, especially at this time of year, so if you just want to heat
and
up
you can have
your
it
feet,
all on at the same time if you like. You've got the
10-minute
heat
cycles as well, so it runs through that in a 10-minute cycle. Again, you can change the intensity. If you want a lower intensity, you can do that as well. The finish on these is gorgeous, whichever finish you want to go for.
I think as a really nice footstool, they're great looking. I think the other benefit with them is they are a really, really good height as well. So if you are thinking, as a footstool, if I take my feet out, sometimes footstools can be too low because you're meant to put your feet up.
They're supposed to be elevated, yeah.
And that's exactly what you've done. You've elevated your feet. But then at the same time, that could be an extra seat for someone at Christmas, because of course you can sit onto there as well, but no one will be sitting on mine.
They want to use it.
Mine wouldn't be closed very often.
Everyone will want to have a go.
My feet would be in this, because honestly it is absolute heaven.
Well,
and the great thing that everybody can have a go.
Yeah, the team were telling us that at these big shows that they launched at in America and Canada, people were like, oh yeah, it looks okay, and then they slipped their feet into it and they were like, yes please, I'll take one of those.
And what a great gift idea.
Yeah.
It's the gift keeps on giving. So perhaps you've got parents, or perhaps you've got in-laws, perhaps you've got grandparents, and you just love to get them that perfect. You never know what to buy them. They will say, oh, don't get me anything, I've got everything. This is something that honestly will be the best Christmas present. Perhaps it's a big anniversary that's coming up. It really will be that perfect gift. Choice of colours, the grey is always popular, as is the brown, but the teal, actually the blue, is the most popular this evening. And this is what it's all about. Really easy controls, on-off button. It'll automatically switch on to the green, which is compression, vibration and the roller. If you click that sort of functions button again, you can just have compression in the roller, or you can just have vibration. You can then put the heat on, which you saw there, which is sort of a sunshine button, and that will give you that amazing warmth, which is really soothing, really helps us, soothe those muscles. And then you can increase as well the intensity. That's your function button. So you've got the green, the yellow and the red, and that's different functions, all sort of 10-minute functions. Absolute heaven. I don't want to take my feet out. We are going on to another product.
Remove your feet.
I'm just not quite sure whether I can sit here and still have my feet in this.
I don't think you can
whilst we are talking about the next product. Really, really popular. So please do grab that. And of course you can split the cost. Could be a payment each, perhaps for 3 children, 4 parents or for grandparents, because honestly, the gift that keeps on giving. And the other wonderful thing is that, and do look at this yourself, your feet do actually link to lots of different parts of the body. So I don't think it's just your feet that this is actually relaxing. It is relaxing the whole of the body as well. And then it is your footstool.
Just choose which colourway you want to go for. Lots of you going for these now. 875194. You've got grey that you're seeing there in the clip. There's the brown option, which is a similar material finish that we just talked about. And then you've also got the blue, which is right there on the right-hand side. It's like a faux velvet, the blue option. So 875194 is your item number there if you want to go for the footstool.
I am keeping my feet in mind.
Now, you may have noticed we're illuminated beautifully over here because we've got two brand new lamps.
These are
for you.
Fabulous, and always so popular, particularly at this time of year. We've just changed the clocks, so we are having those, well, darker mornings and darker nights it ends up being.
It gets so dark so quickly as well,
and you miss that proper daylight, and the lights in your home, you can never sort of see colours properly, or perhaps it's just not that right light. These are brilliant.
These lamps are brilliant. These are from the Daylight company as such, and they're called the Anita design. Now we're looking at the table lamp first of all. You've got all these extra little accessories that you can see that you can have on the lamp or not. There's a magnifier on there, so brilliant for when you're reading. And this gives you, it's like a true daylight.
Yeah, so perhaps you are a crafter, perhaps you sew, perhaps it's matching material colours together, because sometimes navy can look black, sometimes, you know, you're looking at colours and you think they match, and then when you go out in the daylight, they don't match at all. If you're making something, you want to make sure, and you can do exactly that with the light. There's 3 different settings on the light as well, so warm, cool or daylight, so you can just twist the actual top and that will give you those different functions.
The daylight function is amazing.
Oh.
We've just turned the studio
lights down. And it's like that midday, I should say, sun, which is fantastic. Not the midnight sun. But that is the problem. We're always in the dark now, aren't we? So this will be that daylight in your home. You've even got as well the fact that you can pop your phone on here. So perhaps you want to film yourself making something, and again you've got the right light there and you could be filming, or perhaps you're reading instructions whilst you do crocheting,
or if you just want it there hands-free for social media and things such as that.
Or you might be reading. I mean, I know Mum really struggles not reading in proper daylight. Once it gets dark, she's like that. You're a bit like that.
Yeah, I'm the same. With regular lamplight, it just doesn't illuminate.
So reading, doing crosswords and all those sort of things. And perhaps, again, your eyes aren't so great. You could not only have the daylight, you could be seeing what you're doing better because you've got the magnifying glass.
Yeah, you've got great magnification there as well.
Or that could be for threading a needle. There's so many reasons to have them.
And if you don't want those there all the time, the accessories and the tray that you see there, you can take those away from the design of the lamp. To get it down at $99.99 for you, 178273 is your item number. The fact that you can it's like having actual full daylight for you to enjoy whatever you're doing. So if it is just that illumination you want for reading, honestly, the way it illuminates is spectacular. The amount of lumens in there is brilliant. You'll find them on the website. We've got the Anita table lamp that we've just been looking at there. We also have it in a floor lamp version. So if you want a taller floor lamp, you've got that option as well for you.
Just testing the magnifying glass.
You're having a little read?
Yes, it's very, very good. So many benefits from this. So whether you want a table sort of lamp with all the accessories, because it does come with everything, or whether you want to go for the standing lamp. But you have got that fantastic magnifying glass, which I've just looked at writing under that. Incredible. Yeah. But it might be that you're threading a needle. It might be crocheting. But remember, it is that daylight that is such a benefit with this product, that daylight lamp that can make such a difference to your everyday things that you like to do, and that might just be reading or doing a crossword. Honestly, I think it's a really good buy. Love the little tray as well.
Really nice designs as well that you've got here. Now we're going to take a look at the floor lamp design. Everything's adjustable, so heights, the adjustability of the actual angles that you've got there. Remember to adjust the lighting state. You've got this little knob on the top of the actual light that you see there. You've got 3 different light states with your actual lamp itself. When you take it up to that maximum, it's going to give you that natural day. Look at that glow that you've got there. And it is that natural daylight that we talk about. If I just pop the clip.
They say 6000K LEDs. And that's the Lux unit that's used to measure the intensity of the light hitting the surface. So you've got that sort of midday sun.
For reading, for me.
At any time of the day, yeah, which is so, so important. It's like a cooler blush white light. So they say it's that like the noontime sun, and it's such a benefit, I think. I think lots of us struggle all year round, actually, but especially now, it always seems to be dark. You get up in the morning and it's dark. You go, it's so early dark in the evening, and you want to sit and read. You want to sit and carry on crafting. You want to sit and do your crossword. And of course, with these, you can do exactly that. The magnifying glasses, I think, is a real asset as well.
Everything fully adjustable as well. That's the other thing I love about it. Whatever angle you want to use.
Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, however you're sat.
Yeah, whatever you're looking at, it's going to be brilliant. That will come out as well. It's completely removable if you want to take the magnifier out, if you want to take the phone holder out as well. But that's great if you want to have that there whilst you're working on something else. All the angles are adjustable on the lamps as well. So if you want to go for these, brand new today, the Anita LED lamps, whether it's the floor lamp or the desk lamp, the tabletop lamp, we've got both of them available for you on the show. So check everything out on the website. shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way to shop. There you will find everything that we've got available for you and all the details. So if you want to read through on anything, all the details for everything there for you if you go through. The pillowcase on our Mulberry Silk is now single figures, so if you want to make sure you get hold of that, add that to your basket. The fact we've got it remaining in that beautiful sage colourway. All the other colours have sold out now. Pillows, lots of you multi-ordering there. You will just pay one postage if you are multi-ordering across the silk range, so do just that. Great gifts for Christmas that we've got for you there.
Lots of new viewers as well tonight. Really great to have your company. Always lovely to have our regular viewers as well. We are live every single night from around about midnight until 3 a.m. on ITV1 and STV. We are on +1 as well, so do check out the stock. There are chances that lots of things will have sold out because we've got Mulberry Silk with us. That always tends to be the way. And we're always live from exactly midnight on Freeview 89, but you can watch us on YouTube as well. You can watch us on TikTok. It's just really lovely always to have your company, and lovely to have your company this evening because we really have a product that can make such a difference to the way you sleep. And if you're not sleeping well, I truly believe it's down to what you're sleeping on or what you're sleeping under. Because if you're waking up at night or not getting to sleep because you're too cold, your duvet isn't working for you. Or if you're getting too hot and you're kicking that duvet off, your duvet isn't working for you. And this is a duvet that truly does work for you all year round.
And this is a duvet that we've had in our lives for years, decades.
27 years, yep.
This is a Mulberry Silk duvet. So the fact that you've got 100% mulberry silk inside. It's the finest quality of silk. It's the highest grade of silk, AAA grade silk. It's going to be year round, as Hayley said, so spring, summer, autumn, winter. You've got an all seasons duvet that works with your body temperature. So when you get too hot, it releases the heat through all the natural fibres. When you get too cold, it locks the warmth in, and it works for both of you individually. If you share your bed with a partner, you've got that box cassette construction, cotton outer, so everything is natural. Nice and compact if you've got a caravan, a boat or a motorhome, but compact enough to go in the washing machine as well, because these are machine washable. They come with a 10-year warranty, and they also come with the Allergy UK seal of approval. But when we talk about the silk, AAA grade Mulberry Silk. It's long strand, long fibre silk. It's the finest quality you can get. And it's not a silk mix or a silk blend. This is 100% silk filled. And
that's really important if you're looking at other duvets. If it's mixed with another product, it's not going to have the benefits of silk like we're telling you today. It is a duvet that will fit into that washing machine, that actually washes beautifully. And because of that cassette construction, it will always be evenly distributed. Even after it's been in the washing machine, there'll be no lumps and bumps, there'll be no hot or cold spots. It's a duvet that works for you. And it works for you whatever day of the year it is, however hot or however cold it is. If you get into bed and your feet at the minute are like ice, you put socks on, you're still cold, this duvet is going to get you to the right temperature, which means you can then get off to sleep quicker. You can sleep for longer because you're not waking up because you're feeling cold, or not getting to sleep because you're too cold. But then you might be like me. I'm going through that time in life where I do have cold nights, but I also have really hot nights. And this wicks away the moisture. This makes sure that you never overheat. So this is a duvet you'll never kick off because you're too hot. It's a duvet that's going to work for you always. And like Sean was saying, it works for you and it works for your partner. And if your duvet isn't working for you, I think you'll know. You know how often, perhaps one of you kicks it off and the other one's tucking it in. Perhaps one of you rolls over and all of a sudden there's that cold tunnel, it's like an air tunnel going down your back, and you're like freezing, like, get the duvet down. This drapes over you, it cocoons you. So however you sleep, whether sleep front, side, back, if you move through the night, It will always drape over you beautifully. There'll be no cold tunnels. There'll be no hot or cold spots. You'll always be that right temperature because it will work with you. It'll work with the temperature of the day, of the year, of that night. So honestly, get this home and try it. If you're at home thinking, well, really, is it going to work for me when it's so cold right now? It's freezing. Yes, but test it. We're giving you, well, actually Raymond that brings this product to us, and we've bought our duvet off him 27 years ago. He gives you a money back guarantee. It's very rare, especially for bedding, because obviously if you return it, it can't be resold. He has such confidence in the product that you can get this home and you can sleep under it.
Yeah.
And that's massive.
And if you do change your mind, Raymond will offer you your money back. The fact that you can try it, and I would say do try it,
Yeah.
urge you to try it.
Definitely.
And especially because the one thing that I thought when I first saw these duvets, when we were at an exhibition, we'd seen them, we were working alongside them, and I thought, well, that's not as thick as a normal duvet. It doesn't look anywhere near as bulky as the duvet that we've got, but it's not about that. This doesn't have a traditional TOG rating like regular duvets do. It's all about the ingredients. It's about what it's made from. So we've got to keep reminding you, it's 100% silk filled, but it's not any old silk, and it's not a silk mix. It's this pure white silk, Mulberry AAA grade long strand.
And the reason it's so white is this is mulberry silk worms that feed off the mulberry leaf. But they don't feed off any mulberry leaf. Your duvet is full of silk from a mulberry silkworm that's only been fed on the white leaf. And that's why it is such incredible quality. And that's why we can't have these every day of the week. We don't have shows every month sometimes because we can only do shows when we have stock. And this isn't something where they can suddenly get more stock. You can't say to the mulberry worm, oh, come on, I need more silk. And you can't say to the trees, come on, we need more white leaves. So it's only when it's all available that you actually get the opportunity to get the duvets, and the duvets are made. And the duvets to be made, they're handcrafted. It takes nearly 2 days for one duvet to be assembled. And it's all down to the incredible design. And it's not just the filling. The filling is the most important because obviously that silk has such properties. It even has the UK allergy seal of approval as well, which is absolutely huge. And this is a certificate that you only get. They're checked regularly, and you only have that certificate for a year, and you have to sort of earn it again for the next year, and they have earned it year after year after year.
And they can come and check at any point
the
to
quality,
check the manufacturing,
how it's made.
Quality, yeah.
And the benefits of this is down to, again, the silk inside.
Well, yeah, if you do suffer with allergies, the fact that it's got Allergy UK seal of approval, and not only here in the UK, it's pretty much across the world. You're talking about the USA, you're talking about Canada, the EU, so right across the board. And the reason it gets that Allergy UK seal of approval is because it's a very dry environment. It's an area where dust mites don't like to live, because this wicks away moisture from your body, naturally wicks away the moisture, and it stays dry in the environment, so it doesn't attract dust mites. So that's what that's all about.
And dust mites, of course, they create dust. When they die, they create dust. They have feces and things that can live in your duvets. So if you do have allergies, and again, we can't make any claims, again, you get this home and try it. If you're thinking, is it going to make a difference to me? I do feel different actually when I go to bed. Get this home and try it. You've got a money back guarantee with Raymond. Raymond will give you your money back as quickly as he will take it. He's quite happy. He has that confidence in this product. And that's what it's all about. It's all having a product that's going to work for you, but actually having the confidence to say, test it. See if you do sleep better. See if actually you don't get too hot at night, or perhaps you're the opposite, that you're not too cold at night. See if it does make a difference to the fact you normally suffer with allergies. Get it home, try it and test it. There's so many benefits. You've also got a product that's got a 10-year warranty. You've got a product that has that money back guarantee for you to test. You've got a product that's machine washable. How often do we have coughs and colds and we wash all the bedding, but we can't wash our duvets. Some duvets you can have dry clean, but that's a nightmare. You've got to take it to and not have it for that period of time. Then they always come back quite smelly, don't they?
All the chemicals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas this you can throw into the washing machine, which is just so good. And it washes just beautifully. We've had ours, and this is the truth, 27 years, perhaps a little bit longer. And it could be on the bed right now, and you wouldn't know it wasn't a brand new duvet.
And you don't have to wash it all the time because it's all natural fibres. When you change the bed, if you hang it out on the line and let the UV light get to it, the natural UV rays, it revitalises it because it's all natural product that you see here. The fact that it's got a 10-year warranty, not only the inside that we talk about being that 100% mulberry silk, the outside's really important as well. 100% cotton on the outside, but 230 thread count. And that means every square inch of fibre has 230 threads horizontally and vertically. So it feels luxurious on the outside. Because it's all natural, it's all breathable. So if you get too hot, it releases the heat through all those natural fibres. When you're too cold, it locks that warmth in. Year round, spring, summer, autumn, winter, you won't have to change your duvet from one duvet to another. It's all natural, so it's not those hollow fibres that you sometimes sleep under and you overheat. So you
get hot and sweaty, you're clammy. You'll never get that with this duvet. Perhaps you're freezing cold and can never get warm. Again, this will get you to that right temperature to keep you warm as well. And it's all down to that filling, that AAA grade, 100% long fibre mulberry silk. It is a lightweight duvet, but there's so many benefits from that. It doesn't weigh down on your body. Perhaps you've got quite tender feet and legs, and a heavy duvet is horrible. Actually, changing a duvet cover is so easy because, again, it's not a big, bulky duvet to change. But the fact it will go in a washing machine, the fact it's great for a caravan or a motorhome or a boat. Lots of people actually with caravans have got two of these because they'll buy it for the caravan at a caravan and boat show. But then the benefits of sleeping under silk, they're like, we've got to have this at home as well. And we're quite bed snobs now. We don't think about, when we go to bed, the fact we're sleeping under silk anymore. We don't realise every single night the benefit that it's been, that actually, you know, my feet weren't cold for long, actually. You know, we're just used to it. Or the fact I didn't get too hot. I didn't throw the duvet off on that really hot night or whilst I'm going through that time in life. We're used to our duvet working for us. I tell you when we realise how good this duvet is when we stay somewhere else. And we stayed at a relative's not that long ago in the summer. And my goodness, it was that hot. We both woke up clammy, hot. And I was convinced the heating was on. I was like, the heating must have come on. Feeling the radiators, we opened the windows. You know, we were still so hot. And then we realised it was the duvet. Looked at the duvet and it was a hollow fibre. And what that does is it reflects the heat back onto your body. And that's when you get your damp pyjamas. That's when you get clammy and hot and sweaty. So this won't do, this will work with you. It will wick away the moisture. It'll regulate your temperature so you never get too hot. You never need to kick the duvet off. But then you might change through the night. Perhaps then you get cold. You know, perhaps you're like me, you get that hot sweat and then, you know, it's cold, you're freezing cold. This will never allow you to get freezing cold. If you get into bed cold and your feet are cold, you think, oh, you put socks on and they're still cold, this duvet will help regulate your body temperature. So for me, it helps us get comfortable, get to the right temperature, be at the right temperature, to fall to sleep quicker, but also to sleep longer because you're not waking up because you've kicked the duvet off, because you're tucking the duvet under. And if you're sleeping with a partner like Sean and myself, we sleep very differently. Yeah,
temperature-wise, I'm always hot at night.
So you could be, in the past, kicking the duvet off, and I want it on, I'm tucking the duvet under. Or Sean could roll over, and then we've got a big gap going down and a wind tunnel. Never happened with this because it cocoons you.
It cocoons over your body, then it goes back to the bed, doesn't leave a draft tunnel in between you both, it doesn't stay elevated, and then it goes back over your partner's body. So that's why it works with your body temperature. It locks the warmth in.
And that's
when
so
you're too
important.
Cold.
If you're not sleeping well, I truly put it down to what you're sleeping on or what you're sleeping under. And I know you might think we were the same. Really, I can understand a mattress making a difference. Is a duvet, oh my goodness, changed the way we slept. And the biggest thing is, if you're sceptical, get this home and try it. You've got a money-back guarantee with Raymond, who brings this. And actually, this is a TV exclusive with us here on Shop on TV. You can only buy it with Raymond or with ourselves. And Raymond travels the world, actually. This is from Canada, and he's the distributor here in the UK, but travels the world selling these Mulberry Silk products. And you really have got the height of luxury, but actually the height of features and benefits because of how this is designed, and the opportunity perhaps to sleep better. So important to get a good night's sleep. And if you're not sleeping well, please try changing your duvet, because I really do believe it can make that difference. But you don't have to believe me. You can get it home and test it. You can sleep under it and see if it works for you and your partner. See if it works on a warmer night or a cooler night. You can test it, and Raymond is quite happy to give you that money back guarantee, because he knows for virtually all and everybody, it's a duvet like no other, and no one can quite believe the difference it makes. So get it home, and think about that allergy seal of approval as well. Perhaps you suffer with allergies. Again, we can't make any claims, but perhaps you notice a difference when you go to bed. Get it home and see if it makes a difference to you. We've got incredible prices. So if you were to buy it from Raymond direct, you will not get the deals that you've got with us, but we are getting really low on stock. The single already sold out and gone, and the Super King, we're getting super low as well. We'll run you through those prices really quickly, because it's your opportunity right now to get the stock. And remember, we can't suddenly get this stock. If it sells out, it's only available when that silk is available, and that AAA Mulberry Silk is only available when there is the white Mulberry Silk leaves, and that silk has been obviously developed from the silkworm. So please, you have got complete luxury for these prices. Single sold out, but the double actually you could put on a single bed if you wanted to.
Yeah, if we talked about that drape and you'd like that nice drape of the duvet over the bed, go for that double size. So 212998 is the item number, whatever size you go for. If you want to go for the double, it's reduced by £60 down to £179. And if you want to spread the cost with PayPal, paying £361.32 on your first of 3 interest-free payments, that is your double size. The king size, let's take a look at the details there. Should be £259. Comes down to £199. Again, a £60 saving against the usual price. Get it home and try it. You will love the difference this makes to the way you sleep. With the PayPal payments as well, you can spread the cost. £67.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you use PayPal paying 3. That's if you're paying online and you've got your PayPal account there. Apologies if you have been waiting on the phones tonight. We've been really busy again on the phone lines. The Super King will be the next size to sell out here. Very low double figures in that Super King. Maybe you've got a king size bed like us and you want a Super King for that drape. It'll look gorgeous across the bed. So £219 is the reduced price. Again, a £60 discount if you want to go for the Super King. Now, what we would recommend if you're going across the silk products is to multi-order, because you'll only pay 1 postage across the board. Silk pillowcases, we normally have 4 colours. We've only got 1. 3 of the colours have sold out.
It's like we say, we can't get stock back in straight away. Obviously, we've got a show, and if we could have got the stock of the other colours, we would. But again, this is that Mulberry Silk, so we have the stock when we have it. We have this fabulous sage, which I think will go with so many colour schemes.
It's a lovely colour.
I think it's a really calming colour as well. We're down to very low single figures.
We've got 3 times the amount of people trying to order than we have stock remaining.
Oh yes, at least we're hearing.
So if you've got it in a basket and you want to get this, now is the time. Brilliant gifts.
Yeah, and if you're wondering why a silk pillowcase, well, do your own research. Go on the internet and put in, is a silk pillowcase good for my skin? Go on the internet, put, is a silk pillowcase good for my hair? Put in the internet, why do celebrities travel with silk pillowcases? Which celebrities travel with silk pillowcases? Silk on both sides. And the reason I started sleeping on a silk pillowcase, and this is the absolute truth, 2 people recommended it to me. My beauty therapist, and I was like, why am I more lined on this side? Why don't I get up in the morning? I've always got more lines on this side of my face. And she was like, well, what side do you sleep on? I was like, oh, yeah, I sleep on this side. Ah, that makes sense. She said, try a silk pillowcase. I was like, okay. my hairdresser, and my fault, I've damaged my hair for years. I permed it, then I bleached it and permed it. Then now I bleach it, I dye it, and I straighten it constantly. So after I sleep, my hair can always feel quite brittle. My hair can, break a lot. And I'm to my hairdresser, why, what can I do? I'd use really good conditioner. And she'll just try a silk bonnet or a silk pillowcase. So again, a second person that recommended a silk pillowcase to me. But do your own research. There's lots we can't say, but lots you can discover on your own. Again, those benefits of silk. So if someone loves their skincare, someone loves their hair and hair care, honestly, this is a perfect gift idea. But designed really well because you have got silk on both sides, which are a lot of silk pillowcases, and always check they're 100% silk. And remember, this is mulberry silk as well. But a lot, Sean, they only have the silk on the one side, which is not, you want the silk on both sides.
Silk on both sides, really important. Obviously, that finest grade of silk. And the other point of difference with these, you can probably see the difference on the material on the inside, because this is a cotton lined silk pillowcase. Really important because that stops the material from ruffling up. So it reduces on that morning crease that you get.
What my beautician
Yeah, as you push your hand across the silk, it doesn't ruffle. It really is that smooth as silk. 100% silk outer, but then you've got the cotton lining that stops it from ruffling up, so it reduces on that morning crease. And like we said, really important that it's silk on both sides.
And what a great colour as well. I think it's going to go with any colour scheme in your bedroom. If you go and look in your bedroom, I bet there's flecks of that colour through perhaps your duvet, your curtains, your wool paper. It's a nice standalone colour as well, but it's a nice calming colour. And as we say, a really great present idea. If you know someone that loves their skincare, loves their hair care, because sadly a lot of materials can waste away your skincare. And again, you can look at the reason why silk is so good in that respect as well. Great price, and do order, and they wash brilliantly, by the way, and they iron fantastic.
Yeah, they iron brilliantly as well.
They all
However, if you do want to get this, if you've got it in a basket, and so many of you have now.
Oh, yeah, I'd forgotten, we haven't got many left.
You've got to confirm
Me
your
ranting
order.
on for the first people to check out, basically.
Yeah.
So sadly, lots of you could miss out. So do jump on the phones or jump onto our website. We are having queues on the phones tonight. We've already had sellouts as well, but please do check your baskets out if you're looking at the duvet, the pillow, or of course what we've got left of the silk pillowcase. We have got some really great heated items as well, but we've got a really amazing, very new product. Only brought it to air once before, and this is our incredible footstool. Beautiful looking, but actually it's inside. Soul Oasis, it's your little bit of oasis inside that footstool, because you've got a footstool that actually will massage those feet.
And not only does it massage, it has heat in there as well. It has air compression.
Oh gosh, which is great for really tired feet, help improve circulation. And it has vibration as well. And it, like Sean said, it's got that warmth. And perhaps it is that you do suffer with bad circulation. This could be of benefit to you. Perhaps you're on your feet all day and your feet feel like they're going to explode when you take them out of your boots at the end of the day. Honestly, I know that looks amazing. Wait till you feel your feet.
That roller ball underneath your foot is so gorgeous. It really is. It gives you that deep therapeutic massage underneath. You can see you've also got a heat function on this as well. So if you just want to warm your feet up, if you've been out in the cold all day long, or you're someone who's on their feet, maybe you're a postman and you're out in that cold weather.
I was a milk girl for years, and this would have been heaven when I got in. Honestly, sometimes my feet were so cold I just couldn't get them warm. You've got that warmth, but also I'd walked for miles, and it's lovely because you've got really easy controls. You can actually increase the actual tension, or how intense they all work. You've got 3 different levels. You've got the heat on and off as well, as and when you want it. And then you've got 3 functions. So you can have the compression, vibration and the roller. You can have the compression and the roller. You can just have the vibration, and you can put the warmth on with all of those. I love the fact it's rechargeable. So it can be, though you can use it with a plug if you want to, you can charge it and use it cordlessly.
Yeah, once you've charged it, it's completely cordless, so you can take it anywhere you like. If you wanted to take it to the summer house, the conservatory, take it upstairs, downstairs, completely cordless once charged, but you can use it whilst it's charging as well.
It's actually a really good height of footstool as well, because some footstools are too low. You're meant to have your feet up.
Yeah, they're elevated.
Yeah, and it allows you to do just that. It's great looking. It's an extra seat as well, possibly through the Christmas time when you've got extra visitors. But for me, what a great gift idea. A
Brilliant
gift that just keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people that you buy for, especially parents, grandparents, they say, I've got everything. Perhaps you've got a big anniversary coming up for somebody and you want to get them something special. This would be that perfect present.
The colour options there are great as well. 3 colours to choose from. You've got the grey, which is a beautiful material finish with like a black fleck running through it. It's like a marl effect on the grey. Same with the brown, lovely material finish with a brown fleck and a black fleck running through. Or the blue option is gorgeous. This is really contemporary.
Was the most popular.
Really modern.
It's the grey now. This is slightly different to the marl though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a faux suede finish on the outside. I just want to point out the foot socks that are inside there, they're all removable. So they're washable. So if you do share it and you don't wear your socks when you're using it, those foot socks that are inside there, they come out and you can wash them, and it will go up to a size 14 foot as well. So it's really generous inside the size there. Brilliant gift, as Hayley was saying, reduced in price down to $299.99. Honestly, when you slip your feet in there and you turn it on,
I don't want to take my feet out. It's the best. Perhaps you ask your partner sometimes to massage your feet and it lasts for about 2 seconds, or they just say no, they'll have touching your feet. And I think a lot of us don't want someone else to touch our feet actually, but it's so relaxating for the whole body. I didn't realise, only when my best friend was telling me, she had a very disabled daughter. Sister, I should say. It was her sister. I know her mum, so it was a mum's daughter, obviously. She was like, we can actually massage parts of her feet to get rid of a tummy ache and her headaches and things, because she couldn't take tablets. So they knew the areas of the foot that related to parts of your body. So though obviously this is for your feet, I truly believe it is truly going to relax the whole of your body. And whether it's tired feet, whether it's your circulation, honestly, you've got all those different functions. That incredible roller that will do that massaging, which I think will not only massage the feet, will really relax the whole body, but it will work with the tension in your feet. Perhaps you're on your feet all day and you just think, I know when we used to stand for like 12 hours a day demonstrating at shows, I thought I wouldn't be able to get my boots off, sure to pull them off because my feet would have swollen so much. And just getting rid of that tension through standing all day. Perhaps you're a delivery person, it's not only the tension in your feet, perhaps they're freezing cold now, we're going into those winter months. You've got that warmth as well, the warmth of vibration, the rollers, and then you've got that air compression, which they say is really good as well for circulation. So many benefits, and it is, if you're buying it as a gift, the gift that is just going to keep on giving. It looks fabulous in your home, but it's when you open that footstool up and put your feet in when you'll really appreciate it. Been massive in America and in Canada, and lots of people walk past and say, oh, it looks nice at the shows, and they say, well, just try it. And they were blown away. Honestly, we were exactly the same, weren't we, Sean? The first time we tried it, and we came in tonight, because we've only done one show with this before, and our stock now is quite low. So if you're thinking about Christmas, we're not sure if we'll get more stock in before Christmas, so do order it now. We always try, but we can't guarantee. We took all the stock that was available in the UK, and it's going down very quickly. But we came in straight away, didn't we, to put our feet in?
We did our
actually prepped the whole show.
There,
like, come in, producer, director. We'll just put our feet in here. We'll talk through the show. Didn't share.
They got to watch.
I'm hearing in my ear. They didn't get to try.
Oh, it's all kicking off.
But we kept our feet in there
We did.
all the prep time. Didn't share it, but you can share.
Just choose your option though if you want to go for that. 875194 is your item number. You've got brown, you've got grey, and you've got that blue, which is gorgeous.
And lots in baskets here as well. Do check your basket through. And if you're buying as a gift for a family member, perhaps it could be from all the children. You could all do a payment each. Honestly, it will be the best gift as well, or the best gift to yourself. Think about yourself first obviously. We're hugely busy. We've still got twice as many people ordering as stock we've already sold. The silk pillowcase hanging on by a thread. So many of you tried to order it. Check your basket through, hanging on by a silk thread, absolutely. But please do check your baskets out. But so many beautiful silk products.
Silk duvets, silk pillows, silk pillowcases. The pillows are on a brilliant price at £40. The duvets, the singles already sold out. We've got double king and super king remaining. Super king will probably be the next option to go. Whatever you've got in baskets across the board, do check your baskets out. But when it comes to a silk product like this, it's very important to point out the differences. First of all, it's a silk duvet that's not a silk mix. The filling is 100% silk, and it's mulberry silk that we've got for you. So it's AAA grade, it's the finest quality. It's long strand silk, which is really important because it's anchored into position, anchored into place in the actual duvet so that you get an even distribution of filling. You've got a box cassette construction, you've got a cotton outer, so it's easy and compact for storage, but it's also machine washable. If you've got a caravan, if you've got a motorhome or a boat, storage wise, it's not over bulky, so it doesn't take up a huge space. But it's about the properties that you've got here, filled with 100% long fibre, AAA grade mulberry silk. It's pure white because it's the finest quality of silk. You'll find it's a very dry environment, so it gets the UK allergy seal of approval. So it means that dust mites don't like to live in there. So if you suffer with allergies, it's brilliant. It's also machine washable, but you can revitalise it because it's all natural just by hanging it on the line, allow the UV light to get to it. And it's also going to regulate your temperature because it works with your body temperature night after night and season after season. Fortunately, the single's already gone. We do have the double, the king and the super king, and they all come under that same item number. 212998 is your item number, and all coming with PayPal Pay in 3 if you've got a PayPal account.
You can get it home and try it. You've got a money back guarantee, 10-year warranty, machine washable, which is fantastic if you've had coughs and sneezes. Not just washing your duvet cover and your sheets, you can wash your duvet as well. Price wise, market beating, because the only other place to buy it is from Raymond, RK Sales UK, and you can see there normally if you were going for the double, its price would be £239. Our price £60 saving, 179, and we allow you to split that cost with PayPal, so you've got 3 payments of 61.32, and then you get the opportunity to actually get this home and try it with that money back guarantee. Raymond will give you your money back if it's not everything we say it is, and honestly for so many this has changed the way people sleep. If you have got a double bed, and you automatically go for the double duvet because you think, well, obviously, but actually if you look in magazines and think, why has it got such great drape on that duvet, on that bed? In the magazines, they put a bigger size duvet on. So if you want to go for the king size, again, £60 saving, should be £259 down to £199. And of course, you can split that cost as well with PayPal. So if you're going for that king size, same item number, but we'll change the details for you so you can see you have got that great price, should be £259 down to £199, and you can split that to 3 payments of £67.98. We've got a king size bed, but we have a super king duvet because again we want that extra drape, and again you've got a £60 saving. Just hearing so many of you with these in baskets. Super king will be the next one to sell out. You do need to check your baskets through if you want to guarantee you get this, and sadly when we sell out we don't know when we'll get the next stock in.
Approaching single figures on that super king size, all under that same item number. 212998 is the item number. We talk about the properties, but it's the way it works with you.
It's all about getting a better night's sleep. Perhaps you don't sleep well, honestly, because of your duvet. Do you get hot and sweaty? Kick the duvet off. Are you too cold? You get into bed, your feet are ice. They're really cold. You put socks on, they're still cold. This duvet will make sure you are never too hot and you're never too cold.
Yeah, well, it works.
Regulates,
yeah,
or
and
helps
regulates.
to regulate
yeah.
your body temperature.
And it does it for both of you. So if you share your bed with a partner and they run at a different temperature at night, it'll work individually for them because it cocoons your body. If you get too hot, it releases the heat through all those natural fibres. If you're too cold, it locks the warmth in. But it cocoons your body. Then it goes back to the bed. It doesn't leave a wind tunnel. There's no drafts in between the two of you. And then it goes over your partner's body as well. It is like living in that silk cocoon. That's what it's like. But it's not claustrophobic.
Beautiful hug.
Yeah.
Gentle hug, super lightweight.
That's why it's not claustrophobic, because it doesn't weigh you down. It's not heavy over you. It's just that comforting feeling of having the duvet over you. You've got a 10-year warranty on a duvet.
We've had ours 27 years, or possibly even longer. We tried to work it out with Raymond. We've known Raymond for years, and we bought it off him all those years ago. And he said the same as we're saying to you: get it home and try it. Try it. Take it home and try it. Honestly, I truly believe it will change the way you sleep. So we took it home, we tried it. We were a bit like, it's quite thin, especially you were like, it's quite a thin duvet compared with our other
I was used to a big, bulky, hollow fibre duvet.
Is that going to keep us warm in the winter? Oh my goodness, we were blown away, because every day of every week of every month of every year, this is the right duvet.
It's like that Goldilocks, isn't it? It's just right, because it doesn't matter when it's really hot outside. If you're one of those people who hates not having a covering over them in the summer months,
oh, there's nothing. Yeah,
you know, sometimes you just have a sheet and it's
I
not
can't
heavy
just
enough,
lay without anything over me through the summer when it's really
you'll
hot.
still sleep underneath your duvet in the hottest of summer nights. We've got a lodge where we stay when we're working sometimes. And the fact it gets so hot in there, it's extreme temperatures.
Yeah,
it's either really hot or really cold.
When it's summer, it is like an oven.
But we still sleep under the duvet.
And when it's cold, it is freezing. But yeah, the hottest of nights, you're under your duvet because it's working for you. It's making sure you won't overheat. But at the same time, through the winter, through the coldest nights, it'll regulate and help regulate your body temperature. So you've got that warmth as well. But again, you don't overheat. I'm in that situation in life where I can go from being very, very cold to actually boiling hot in an instant. And it will work for me as I change through the night as well. There's nothing worse than waking up, and we've become we're bed snobs really, because we don't appreciate every night now that we sleep under silk. And we have this duvet. If we put it on the bed right now, it would look like the duvet you see right now. We've had ours for 27 years. It's washable and it keeps and washes just brilliantly. But you've got a 10-year warranty as well. But we've had ours all that length of time. And the benefits are incredible, but you do tend to forget because you just sleep under it every night. You forget that you didn't get too hot last night, you didn't get too cold last night. You got into bed cold, but then all of a sudden you were the right temperature. It's not until you sleep somewhere else, and it might be like us, we slept somewhere and we woke up one night, we were both boiling, clammy, damp, my pyjamas were damp. I was like, I think they've got the heating on. Feeling the radiator, we've got the windows open, really hot. And then we're like, oh God, it's the duvet. Because a hollow fibre duvet will reflect the heat back on you, so you get hot and sweaty. And then we stayed in a place not that long ago, a hotel, and it was a really cold night, and I couldn't get warm all night. And again, it's the duvet. We're lucky, and you can be lucky, that because of our prices and because it's available right now, to sleep under silk. Because Sean, it did change the way we slept, and we were sceptical. We're like, oh, I understand a mattress making a difference, but changing our duvet was the next step up, wasn't it?
It's about the components of the ingredients, if you like, everything being 100% natural. It's very important if you're looking like for like as well at silk duvets that, first of all, it's 100% silk filled.
A lot will have a mix, won't they?
It's not a mix or a blend.
And then
sometimes they only have 10% silk.
Yeah. So you're not going to have the properties of silk.
And you're not going to have the benefits that we keep talking about. This is also not just silk. It's 100% mulberry silk, which is the finest, the king of silks, as Raymond calls it. AAA grade, but it's also pure white, the silk that's inside your duvet. And the reason for that is because of the diet that the silkworms feed on.
Yeah, the mulberry silkworms feed on the mulberry leaf, but they don't just feed on any mulberry leaf, these silkworms. The silkworms that have made the silk for your duvet will only feed off a white leaf. And this is why we can't have this stock all year round. It's not something that when we sell out, we can suddenly say to the silkworm,
just get more, yeah.
come on, we need some more silk. But actually, it's not even as easy as that, because it's that white leaf as well. That you know what life is like. That white leaf isn't always available. So it's only when everything is working at the right, we've got the stock, we've got the product, that we can then do the shows. And sometimes we can be a long period of time without stock. It is a TV exclusive. You have got incredible prices, but the biggest thing is you've got a duvet with a 10-year warranty. You've got a duvet, my word, you can try it. If you're skeptical, get it home and sleep under it. And if it's not right for you, you get in contact with Raymond, who's the UK distributor. God, that was tricky. And he's the only other person that sells it to us. We have the TV exclusives in the UK. He sells it countrywide at shows and exhibitions and on his website. He also goes worldwide as well, because this is originally from Canada, and sells it all over the world. And honestly, he has that confidence for you to try it. And this is a big thing, because he can't get these duvets back and then resell them. That's that. You can't resell bedding. But he has the confidence to say, get it home and try it. He will happily give you your money back if it's not right for you. So please do that. And if you do suffer with allergies, and there's a lot, again, we can't say here, but this has the UK allergy seal of approval. That's massive. And that has to be sort of awarded every single year. And he does get it every single year because of the quality, because of the silk. And to us, as far as we know, it's the only actual duvet in the UK, silk duvet, that has the allergy seal of approval in the UK. And that's because it's a very dry environment, silk, and dust mites don't like it. And dust mites, obviously, they're dust mites, so they have feces in your duvet, they turn to dust when they die, and that can all be in your duvet. Again, you can do your own research, but they don't like silk. So if you do suffer with that, if you think when you go to bed, actually, I do feel different, again, not saying anything, not making any claims, get it home and try it. That is the biggest thing. It has the UK allergy seal of approval. Get it home and try it and see if it makes a difference to your night. And honestly, Sean, ours is 27 years old at least. And we had to work that out with Raymond. We're like, when do we buy it? When do you think? So it's at least 27 years old. And ours looks just as fresh and new.
Just like this.
As this duvet on the bed.
You can machine wash it. If you don't, that fresh night when you've changed the bedding and everything's, you get into bed and you're like...
The best feeling, isn't it?
But imagine that you've also done that with your duvet, because you can machine wash the duvet. It dries really quickly because it's not over bulky either. But if you don't want to wash it every time, because it's all natural fibres, you can just hang it out on the line, let the UV light get to it. Hang it over the banister on the landing and let all the natural light come through the window to revitalise it. The fact it's going to work with your body temperature and work with your partner's body temperature. It has a 10-year warranty. How many duvets do you know that have got a 10-year warranty? But it's all about the properties of what you've got here, everything being natural. The silk, 100% silk filled. The cotton, 100% cotton outer. Really high thread count, 230 thread count on the outside. And that square area, every square inch has 230 threads. That means it feels luxurious on the outside as well as on the inside. So 212998 is the item number. It's not over bulky, so storage wise on caravans, boats, motorhomes, it doesn't take up a huge space. It'll go in the washing machine as well. So 100% long fibre, AAA grade Mulberry silk. It's the finest of quality, and it's not going to weigh you down because it's not a heavy duvet that you've got. Also 100% breathable. So that means if you do get too hot, it releases the heat through all those natural fibres. If you're too cold, it locks the warmth in. It regulates your temperature, and it also works with your partner's temperature as well. One of the busiest products we have here at Shop on TV whenever we have it, and it's been the same again tonight. The single size, unfortunately, has already sold out. We've got double, we've got king, and super king is also hanging on by a thread. So whatever you've got in baskets now, do check those baskets out. We absolutely love it. It's changed the way we sleep, and for decades it's changed the way we sleep. You rave about the silk products that we have for you, so let's take a look at some of the reviews that we've got here at Shop on TV. And over the years we've had pages and pages. Vinny said, I wanted to leave my review on the Mulberry Silk Duvet. I suffer from, I don't even know what that says, hyperhidrosis, which makes me sweat uncontrollably, and often in large amounts, to the point where normal bed sheets are soaked in sweat, and the wife is getting sick and tired of being soaked every night. Now, Mulberry Silk wicks away moisture. It's completely changed the sleeping game because it soaks up to 30% of all the sweat secreted. My wife sleeps comfortably and loves how easy it is to clean. Obviously, we don't make any claims when it comes to Mulberry Silk. This is Vinny's personal experience that you can see there.
And he's obviously done his own research as well into what was going to make a difference to the way he slept. But over the years, we've had so many people that are just like, it's changed the way I sleep. Me and my partner sleep really well, because the benefits of silk, it's all about you being at that right body temperature, really. Because I think a lot of times you don't sleep well because you're too hot and you kick the duvet off, and then you get to a point you're too cold, and that wakes you up and you're tucking the duvet back under. Or you get into bed and you're cold, and that's right now probably. You get into bed, your feet are cold, you get out, you put socks on, you get into bed, your feet are still cold, and you can't get warm. This incredible Mulberry Silk, that 100% Mulberry Silk, AAA grade Mulberry Silk, actually helps regulate your body temperature. So you're never in a situation where you're going to be too hot and kicking the duvet off. And you're never in that situation where you're too cold and you're trying to tuck the duvet, putting a blanket on, you can't get to sleep because you're too cold. It works for you every day of every week, of every month, and every month of every year. Doesn't matter if it's the hottest of nights, doesn't matter if it's the coldest of nights, and it doesn't matter if you're like me. I am one extreme to another. I can be ice cold and freezing, and my feet can be so cold to touch. And I can, we stayed in a hotel just recently, because this is the only time we really appreciate now that we sleep under silk, is when we sleep somewhere else, because we're so used to it. But we stayed in a hotel and it was cold. I was cold all night, could not get warm. Whereas your Mulberry Silk Duvet will help get you to the right temperature, so you can then get off to sleep. You're not cold. But then the other extreme, we stayed at relatives, and this was sort of in the summer. We woke up and we were both of us really hot and sweaty. And I was like, God, I think their heating's come on. We opened the windows, I was touching the radiator, and the heating wasn't on. And then we realised, Sean, didn't we, that it was the duvet that was making us, and we were both. And we both sleep very differently, but we both woke up virtually at the same time, like that. God,
well, if you sleep under hollow fibre, it can be, first of all, it can be a really bulky duvet. And the problem is you get hot, the heat rises, it hits the hollow fibres, and then you get hotter and hotter because it's pushed back against you. So it's like a pressure cooker. So that's when you kick the duvet off. Then you wake up because you're too cold, so you put it back on. So you have that vicious circle. Remember, this is all natural. Everything that you see here, 100% Mulberry Silk filled, 100% cotton outer. So it's designed to work with your body temperature. Whether you're too hot, whether you're too cold, it's going to work with you. And when you look inside, that pure white filling there, it is the finest quality, the finest grade of Mulberry AAA grade silk. Raymond calls it the king of silk. That's because it's as good as it gets when it comes to a silk duvet. And if you're comparing like for like, it's very important. This is not a silk mix, it's not a silk blend. It's the best quality of silk filling, the best quality of cotton outer, so it comes with all those benefits we talk about when it comes to silk. If you are multi-ordering, and we do recommend you don't just go for duvets, go for pillows, go for pillowcases.
Yeah.
Speaking of the pillowcase, if you've got those in baskets, so many more of you trying to order than we have stock remaining. So it's time to confirm your orders and check your baskets out. If you are watching us on +1, STV or ITV +1, please check for the stock levels that we have.
Some items, there's like a handful left.
And some items already sold out.
I think we will struggle for stock on our +1, but do just check on our website. It is lightweight, it's compact, but you've got that duvet that will always keep you warm enough and always make sure you don't overheat. But because it's compact, it's great for caravanning, motorhomes, even, you know, if you're camping. You have on every duvet that very special little zip so you can see the quality of the silk that's in your duvet, and it is that silk from the mulberry silkworm that only feeds off a white mulberry leaf, and that is what the quality of this silk is all about. 100% breathable, nice and lightweight, but also not only is it easy to change your duvet cover, it's easy to pop into a washing machine, even the super king size. And when you change the cover, you'll be amazed how simple it is, because it's not a big bulky duvet. It regulates and helps regulate that body temperature throughout every night of every year. You're never too hot, you're never too cold. It's a 10-year warranty, but the biggest thing is get it home and try it. Yep. There are as many people ordering now as we've already sold. You've got it in baskets. Check your basket out. You won't know until you sleep under it the benefits of sleeping under this mulberry silk duvet, and your prices are quite incredible. You've got huge savings. So just a quick look at the prices before we move on, because we are going to have to move away because so many of these in baskets now. Just advising you to check your basket out. Single already sold out and gone. The Super King is loadable. Figures will be the next to go. If you're going for the double, it's all the same item number. 212998 is your item number. You can see you're saving £60 there, not 239, £179, and you can split that over 3 payments. So 6132 is the first of those 3 payments. For you to get it home and test it, that money back guarantee is there for you to try it straight away.
If you want to go for the king size, the king size usual price is $259, down to less than £200. £60 saving we're looking at there. $199 is your price, and with PayPal, $67.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments, paying online with a PayPal account. Super King wise, wow, very low in stock now. Could be the next size to sell out. Lots of you have got these in baskets. Do confirm your order if you want to make sure you get that Super King size. Again, another £60 saving there, down to £219 or $74.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. 212998, the item number. The website is always the easiest way to shop. shopontv.co.uk.
We've had lots of queues tonight, haven't we, on the phones? So if you are on the phones and you've been in a queue, we do apologise. They will try to get to you as soon as they can. But if you can go to our website, it's a really good way to shop.
And there you'll see everything that we've got. The duvets, as we say, singles already sold out. The pillowcases, 3 colour options sold out. The other colour option is hanging on, literally a couple of those remaining. So if you've got the pillowcases in baskets, you want to make sure you get it, check out. We've got the silk mattress. We've got the warming products like the blankets and the hot water bottles. The lamps have been busy tonight. First show with the lamps that we've got for you. So whatever's in baskets, confirm those orders. But we're going to remind you right now of something that you have absolutely loved: the pillows, silk pillows. And these weren't actually introduced in a quick way. They were years in the making because they wanted to get it just right. They had lots of different prototypes, and when it comes to a silk pillow, they initially wanted to do just silk inside, but it didn't offer enough support. So the pillow you've got right now has a core support right in the middle. That's encapsulated with those long strand mulberry silk, the finest quality of silk. That's then encapsulated in a cotton outer. So you get all the benefits that we talk about with the duvet inside a pillow.
So that breathability, perhaps you suffer with, and at night you're looking for a cool spot on your pillow because you've got that sweaty neck, or perhaps you wake up with that wild bed hair because your head's got so hot and clammy through the night. You've got that breathability. It's going to help regulate your body temperature. But also remember as well, you have got the great benefits that this is mulberry silk, and silk, those dust mites, they don't like it. So again, this is where your head is, where your mouth is, where your nose is. So this could make a big difference to the way that you sleep. And they're machine washable. How often do you change your pillowcase and your pillow's got sort of dribble marks, or perhaps you've had a really bad cold and you've spent a few days in bed and you wash all your bedding, but you can't wash your pillow. You can wash this pillow, and this pillow washes just beautifully and comes back looking new. So not only have you got a clean pillowcase, you've got a clean pillow. That pillow that you were snuggling into when you were snotty and coughing, and there's lots of things been going around. Wash it and it's all fresh and new. But again, it's when you put your head onto that pillow. Though it'll look great on the bed because it's a full pillow, it fills your pillowcase, it'll look, you know, luxurious on your bed. Lots of pillows are too small and the pillowcase is all floppy, so it'll fill your pillowcase. It is when you put your head onto that pillow that you'll truly appreciate, again, the difference it's going to make to your night's sleep. Because a pillow, I think, is a real... I don't know. It's a real. There's something about a bad pillow that you either wake up with that funny neck, don't you? And you've got that funny neck all day, and you can't move. You're trying to drive, and you can't move properly. Or all night you're flopping over. You're putting your arm under the pillow. You're folding a pillow over. You're not comfortable. Perhaps you have two pillows to start off with. Then you pull a pillow out. Then you try one pillow. Then you put in another pillow. Pillows for so many. I think lots of us have bought so many different pillows over the years and they haven't worked for us. Perhaps you always get that clammy head. Perhaps you're always trying to find a cool spot on your pillow. This pillow has so many benefits. And again, you can get it home and try it. But I really do think out of, you know, there's many pillows you can buy. So many benefits to have a pillow that has that mulberry silk. But then they've also thought about support as well for the head and neck.
It's really important that in the middle of the pillow you've got a core support. That's encapsulated with the mulberry silk. Again, it's that finest quality of long strand AAA grade silk. The outside of the pillow is encapsulated with that beautiful cotton outer. Again, that luxury thread count. The fact it's machine washable as well. You can chuck these in the washing machine and they come out looking like new. They're a brilliant gift, these, Hayley.
Oh, they are. Perhaps you've got a wedding coming up. Perhaps you've got someone that's moved into a new home. Perhaps you want that perfect Christmas gift for someone that's just got married or moved into a new home. This is that perfect present, and again, could change the way you sleep. Honestly, what you sleep on and what you sleep under, it does make that difference. And if you're not sleeping well, I know we blame it on so many other things, but I truly believe it's down to what you're sleeping on, what you're sleeping on under, what you're laying your head on. They're all things that wake you up through the night. And if you're woken through the night, that's when you come out of that deep sleep, and it's the deep sleep that repairs our body. We need to sleep well. It's when we recharge, and I think we accept that our mobile phones, we have to plug them in. That if you've got a cordless vacuum, you're going to have to plug it in to make it work. If you've got to anything like that, yeah, of course I've got to charge it. We're actually the same, but we can't be plugged in. What we need to do is get a good night's sleep. And you know when you haven't slept well, how it affects you that next day. You're snappy, you're irritable, you fall out with a loved one at the drop, about something really ridiculous. They storm out the house, you're not talking, and you think, what was that about? And you're just like, it's just I'm tired. You've got no patience with the kids. I always get quite low emotional when I'm tired, run down. Sleep is so important, and you can look at the health reasons why we need a good night's sleep. But I really believe, and we blame it on so many different things, I truly believe that if you're comfortable, if you're not too hot, you're not too cold, you will sleep soundly. And you've got all the benefits of silk tonight that will help you in that situation. And whether that is the pillow, whether that's the duvet. But if you are going for the pillow, a lot of you multi-ordering, lots of these in baskets, but check that basket through and try it. This is the biggest thing. If you're skeptical at home and you're thinking, really, will a pillow make a difference? But then just think about all the pillows that have upset you, all those pillows that you've thrown out, all those pillows that haven't worked for you. When you go to a hotel house, you get another pillow or you fold that pillow over. Get this pillow home and try it. And then appreciate the fact that it wicks away moisture, that there'll never be a hot or a cold spot. It'll always be at that right temperature because it helps regulate your body temperature. So not that sweaty neck, perhaps not that awful bed hair because your hair's got really sweaty through the night. And all about that comfort as well, Sean. There's just so many benefits, isn't there, from this pillow?
So many benefits because it's natural fibres, because it works with your temperature. How many times, like you just said, have you woken up and your hair's everywhere because you've perspired so much in the night? These are all those natural fibres again we talked about. Obviously you've got your core support in the middle, and that's the two things you need from a pillow. You need support, but you need comfort. And imagine laying your head on a silk pillow, and
then it's the property of silk as well, with again dust mites. Dust mites don't like a dry environment. They don't like silk, and there can be lots of dust mites in your pillow, so you've got the benefit of that property too, and the fact that you can machine wash this. If you have been laid in bed with a cough and a cold and you've been sneezing and dribbling, and because we do over our pillows, you take the pillowcase off, there's often sort of stains on your pillows. You can throw this pillow into your washing machine, and I think that's such a benefit, because that's where your head and your mouth is, where your nose is, you know. And if you have been laying in bed for the last 3 days, perhaps not feeling well, you'd sort of wash all the sheets and the pillowcases.
Yeah, of course.
How nice to know you've washed the pillow as well.
To have that deep clean with your pillow, and that's exactly what you can do. All the instructions are on the label to talk you through it as well. But the fact you've got it at a £20 discount on top of everything else. Raymond sells these directly on his website at £60. We've got it down to £40 for you, and if you do multi-order, you'll only pay one postage. If you share your bed with a partner, make sure you go for two.
Yeah, don't buy just one.
Yeah, that one postage across the show. So if you want to go for duvets and pillows, pillowcases, if there's any left, you can add those in and pay just one postage. You can order on the phone as well. Apologies if you've been waiting on the phone.
So many queues tonight. We've been hugely busy. Lots of sellouts. Sold out of the single duvet, and we're very close with the Super King as well. We're hanging on by a thread.
There's one.
With the actual silk pillowcase. So do check everything out on the website, shopontv.co.uk. It's one of the easiest ways to order. If you can only order on the phones, we will get to you as soon as we possibly can. But we really have got some fantastic products, haven't we, tonight? Yeah, great products. Some new items, brilliant gifting products across the show, whether it's the heated blankets, the heated water bottles. However, the footstool, once again, has been massively popular. It's only the second show we've featured it on. And this is so much more than a footstool, because it offers massage, it offers heat, it offers fabulous air compression as well. You've got 3 colours to choose from. This is a brilliant Christmas gift that we're showing you. There's a grey option, there's a brown, and then there's the blue that you're looking at there, which is like a faux velvet finish on the outside. Reduced in price down to £299.99, but when you see how many features there are here, this is like salon therapies, isn't it? Oh gosh, yeah. If you suffer with your feet, perhaps you've got a job where you stand all day, or you're out and about in the cold, and perhaps you deliver, perhaps you're a nurse and you're forever on your feet. This is absolute heaven. Or perhaps you've just got an issue with your feet and you've got bad circulation, your feet never feel good. You've got so many features with this. You've got these fantastic kneading roller balls, and they really do massage deep into the feet, relieving all the tension, not only through your feet connect to different parts of your body, so I think it relaxes the whole of the body. You've also got air compression, and the air compression, that provides a really satisfying sort of soothing pressure, and that is really good for tired feet, but also can improve circulation, which I know is an issue for a lot of people. You've got a really nice sort of vibration, and that's really good to relax and stimulate muscles. And you've also got a heat function, and all of those functions you can use them. You've got 3 different functions to it, and you can add the heat as and when, and you can change the intensity. Yeah. It's like your own personal foot massage. It really is. 3 different levels of intensity. What we're looking at right now is the compression, how that wraps around your feet and then releases. The fact that you've got those 3 different levels to choose from on whatever therapy you're talking about when you pop your feet in there. The foot socks inside are removable and washable. You've got a rechargeable unit, so once you've charged it, you can take it anywhere. It's completely cordless. That's really great. But you can also use it whilst it's charging as well, so you can use it whilst it's plugged in. When it's closed, it looks like a really stylish bit of furniture. Really nice footstool level, so it's great for elevation. You could have it off to the side as an extra little
chair when you don't want to use it, but I've got a feeling people will be using this all the time. The foot space inside goes up to a size 14 as well. They're the 3 colour options. So you've got 2 material in the brown and the grey. It's like a marl finish with lovely fleck. And then you've also got the blue option now. It's more of a teal. It's a beautiful faux velvet finish on the outside. I'd say that's the most contemporary out of 3 different options.
And I just think that's a great gift for yourself if you do struggle with your feet, you suffer with your feet. Treat yourself. I know lots of people, you'll ask your partner to massage your feet and they're like, oof, no thank you. And perhaps you don't want anyone to touch your feet, if you're honest. You know, I don't want anyone touching my feet, but honestly, to put your feet in there, it's absolute heaven. So do treat yourself, but actually it's a great gift. Perhaps you're thinking about parents, grandparents, you really want to get them a nice present for Christmas, or perhaps they've got a big anniversary coming up. This is that gift that just keeps on giving. And because you can split this perhaps over a family, perhaps there's 3 children, you could all do a PayPal payment each, making it more affordable for you to buy as a gift, but actually giving a gift that you know they will absolutely love. And wait till you pop your feet into this, because if you are buying it for someone else, when you pop round to see them, pop your feet into it. You treated them to it, and honestly feel the benefits of that incredible therapeutic massage that's relieving that tension. The fact you've got the air compression, and that is great for tired feet. That's really good for improving circulation. Then you've got the vibration, relaxing, stimulating, again, those tired feet. And then the heat, which is soothing those muscles and warming those feet up. And like Sean was saying, the fact it's rechargeable, you can use it anywhere. But if you're like me and you forget to charge things at times, you can have it plugged in whilst it's charging and still use it. Which is a yes from me too. Nothing more frustrating than it not being charged and then you can't use it till it's charged.
Yeah, until it's charged.
You can plug it in and use it plugged in as well.
Yeah, it's a great gift that, if you think of...
And only our second time to air.
Yep.
And it's been massive in America and Canada, and we've got all the stock that was available in the UK for us to have. So grab it now if you're thinking ahead for Christmas. Christmas is so close now. When this stock has gone, we don't know if we'll get more stock in before Christmas, so order it now.
Now, as always, we've had that 2:30 surge. Lots more people have joined us, whether you're coming in from work or you're going out to work. And we've got some of our best-selling products here at Shop on TV on the show today. Silk duvets. Now, it's really important to point out the points of difference when it comes to our silk duvet, because this is a mulberry silk. Now, that means it's the finest quality of silk filling on the inside of here. It's not a silk mix or a silk blend. It's 100% silk filled. The reason that's so important is how silk reacts and works with us. This is a year-round duvet. You won't change your duvet in the winter months across to the summer months, because the silk filling, the cotton outer, means it works with your body temperature.
Helps regulate your body temperature, so you're never in that situation where you're too hot and you're kicking a duvet off, or you're getting sweaty and clammy and your pajamas are damp in the morning. It wicks away moisture, helps regulate your body temperature so you don't overheat. But the benefit right now is on those really cold nights when you get into bed and you feel like your feet are ice, and you put socks on and your feet are still like ice and you can't get to sleep because you're too cold. This is going to help regulate your body temperature so you're at that nice warmth. So again, for the winter, it's the right duvet. For the hottest of nights in the summer, it's the right duvet. For every night of every week of every month throughout the whole of the year, this is your right duvet. And honestly, if you're thinking really, you've got the opportunity to get it home and try it, sleep under it with a money back guarantee with Raymond, who brings the product to us. He's the sole distributor of this in the UK. He sells it himself at shows and exhibitions on his website, and we're the only people else that sells it with us here on Shop on TV. You can see there how it's really compact. So that's great because it's lightweight to sleep under, so you haven't got a heavy duvet weighing down on your body, but it's compact so you can travel it. Perhaps you have got a motorhome, a caravan. Lots of people buy it at caravan and motorhome shows and have it in the caravan, then have to buy another one to have at home because it makes such a difference to how they sleep. And the reason it makes a difference is the silk inside. It's filled with that 100% long fibre, AAA grade mulberry silk, the king of silks. The other benefit to it being lightweight is the fact that it's really easy to change the duvet. It is breathable, so again, helping you if you do have those hot, sweaty nights, but again, it's great for the cold nights as well. Just saw it going in the washing machine. It is machine washable. So if you have had a few days feeling poorly in bed and you've washed all your sheets, you can actually wash your duvet as well. Perhaps you have an accident and tip over a cup of tea on your bed. It's not the end of the world. This will go in the washing machine. We have had ours. We tried to work it out and we think it's 27 years. And it could be on the bed right now. And it still looks brand new, doesn't it?
It'd look the same as this, and we don't wash it like every other week or every time we change the
you'll
bed.
probably wash it tops 3 times a year. We air ours a lot, actually, especially through the summer, just on the line or even on the banister with the window open, and let the sun
let the UV
revitalise
light get to it, and it does, because it's all natural fibres. It revitalises it for you. We talk about the silk and the benefits, but it's also the cotton outer. It's got the finest quality of thread count on the cotton outer. Every square inch of fabric has 233 threads horizontally and vertically, and what that means is it feels silky soft on the outside. Anything over 180 thread count is considered luxury. This is 230 on the thread count. You'll also see that box cassette construction here. All these individual boxes have the filling anchored into place, so it won't move around in the boxes, it won't move around in the duvet, so you have that even distribution of filling.
Sometimes you have to shake a duvet, don't you, again and again and again and again, trying to get the filling all the way up to the top, because you've got nothing up here and there's a big bulk
all down
the bottom. You're never in that situation.
No, it's anchored into place. So filling and outer, completely natural, 100% natural. So it doesn't matter if you're too hot, it releases the heat through all the natural fibres. If you're too cold, it locks the warmth in. What we're looking at right now is the silk that's inside. And this is the finest AAA grade of Mulberry silk, long strand silk that's anchored into position, into place. And the reason it's that pure white is because of the diet that the silkworms are fed on. They're fed exclusively on the white mulberry leaves, so that's why the silk is so pure on the inside. That's why it's the finest quality. So if you are shopping around and you're looking at other silk duvets, please make sure, first of all, it's 100% silk. Secondly, Mulberry silk isn't silk that you will find in other duvets, because this is exclusive with us here at Shop on TV and when Raymond sells it at shows and exhibitions.
And it's mulberry silk. The mulberry silk worm feeds off the white leaf. There's different mulberry silk leaves, but this actual silk in your duvet, if you're buying tonight, will be from a mulberry silk worm that's fed only on the white leaf. And this is why it is a product that we can't have every day of the week. We don't do a show every week. We don't do a show sometimes every month. We can only do shows when we have stock. And we have the stock that is available at the moment. We've just sold out of the single. If we could have done, we would have got more stock of the single, but we can't, because it can't suddenly be made, because we need that silk from the mulberry silkworm that's fed off the white leaf. And it's not easy to say to the silkworm, make the silk, but actually it's also the leaf. That tree isn't available everywhere. That leaf isn't always available. So it can only make stock. And to make a duvet, it can take up to 2 days. These are handcrafted. And we're talking absolute quality. Now, the single is already sold out. We're now down to single figures on the Super King. So honestly, if we could have got more stock for the show tonight, we would have done. It's just not possible to always have a vast amount of stock, and sometimes when we sell out there is a big wait. So if you have this in a basket, if you want to change the way you sleep, because it's what it did for us, it's what it's done for so many people, do check your basket out with the peace of mind you've got the best price in the UK, because the only people that sell it, Raymond brings it into the UK from Canada. He's the sole distributor. He sells it worldwide. He often comes into the shows. We've known Raymond for years at shows and exhibitions. Raymond sells it on his website and shows and exhibitions, and we are the TV exclusive. We're the only other people that sell it. So we've got very much a market beating price. You've got massive savings, but it is now as long as stock is available. That's Super King. If it doesn't sell out before the end of the show, I'm sure it will go just after. And double and your king size, hugely busy. But get this home and try it with that money back guarantee. If you're going for the double, it is all the same item number 212998, but you'll click onto the double. You'll find it should be £239. It will be £179. You're saving £60. And then on our website, you can split the cost with PayPal Pay in 3. £61.32. That's the first of 3 payments. But then you have got the king size as well.
King size, usual price of £259. That's down to £199 or £67.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments there with the king size. Again, everything coming under that same item number 212998. The super king size, usual price of £279. A £60 saving, comes down to £219. Now we've got to urge you at this point, confirm those orders and check your baskets out before you miss out. We don't want you to miss out. We've had sellouts across the show. The singles sold out. The silk pillowcases have just sold out in all 4 colour options for you. So congratulations if you got the silk pillowcases. Unfortunately, they are now sold out across all 4 colourways. Please, if you want that Super King, confirm your order. That is going to be the next item to sell out. We are going to talk about the pillows. We still have pillows in stock for you. The pillows are a £20 saving across their usual price, normally £60. But sellouts happening across the show. If you are watching on +1, whether it's STV or ITV, please check the existing stocks on the website for what we've got remaining. shopontv.co.uk. But let's talk about these pillows, because these are a pillow that can make a huge difference. Hundreds of them have already sold. Still hundreds of them in baskets right now. So it's time to confirm those orders and check those baskets out. Just getting busier and busier now. 654433 is the item number. If you're looking for a pillow that has all the qualities that we've talked about with the duvet, that's exactly what we've got here.
It's all about getting a better night's sleep. The duvet, you're never too hot, you're never too cold. You've got that silk in your pillow. So you've got that pillow that you're never hunting for that cool spot, or perhaps you always wake up with a really clammy neck, or you wake up with really wild bed hair. This again has all the properties of silk because you have that mulberry silk in there. It also has the benefits that those horrible dust mites don't like silk. So they can be in, and they are in, our pillows at home, and that's where your head is, where your nose is, where your mouth is. So you've got the beautiful benefit that the dust mites don't like silk, and of course your silk is in your pillow. But the other benefit is this has been designed so cleverly that not only have you got the great properties of the silk that's inside, that it has been developed so you have got real proper support as well for your neck and your head, because all of these things so important when you're trying to find the right pillow.
With a pillow, 2 keywords, comfort and support, are so important. And when they first brought out silk pillows, they just had a silk filling, so they didn't have the support. They'd be really floppy at the ends. This importantly has developed, so it's got a core support right in the middle of the pillow. That's encapsulated with that luxury long strand mulberry AAA grade silk. That's then encapsulated in 100% luxury cotton outer. So all the benefits we've talked about with the duvets, you've now got in your pillow. So when you lay your head upon this pillow, you have that amazing comfort. And when you get this home, do this. Feel the silk, because you will feel the luxury of the silk straight away. But when you lay your head
luxury, isn't it?
on there, you've got the support because of that core support that's in the middle. And you've still got the bounce back. And the machine washable, like we were saying.
Which is huge. And what a benefit. The fact you can wash a pillow. How often do you change your pillowcase and you look at the pillow and there's sort of dribble marks and sweat marks,
yeah.
and you think, oh God, but I can't wash it, it's going to destroy it if I wash it. And then you think, oh, I'll have to change those pillows again. This allows you, as and when, to throw it in the washing machine. It will always bounce back to the shape that you see there, a proper full pillow that will fill your pillowcases as well. So many pillows, your pillowcases are all floppy at the side, so it's going to look great on the bed. but it is all about how it feels when you pop your head onto this pillow. It's all about the fact it has those properties of silk, that mulberry silk, that it'll stop you overheating, stop perhaps you get that really hot sweaty neck, or you get that wild sort of sweaty bed hair in a morning. You know you've got the properties, help regulate your body temperature, but also you've got the properties, the fact that it has got silk inside, and dust mites don't like silk. So perhaps that is that thought that you think, oh gosh, that's going to be a real benefit to me. But again, you've got the opportunity to try to sleep on this pillow. I don't know anybody that allows you to return a pillow. We've bought so many pillows over the years that we just haven't got on with. I probably threw about 12 pillows away in the tip because charity shops don't want them. So you've now got an opportunity not to buy a pillow that you don't get on with and then you've got to try and get rid of it, to buy a pillow for you to try. You test it, you see the difference. And honestly, you will be blown away again what a difference this is going to make to the way you sleep. If you're comfortable, you're automatically going to sleep better. I would say get to sleep quicker, sleep longer, because your pillow isn't waking. How often do you wake up putting your arm under a pillow, folding a pillow over, getting a second pillow, taking a pillow off? Pillows can drive you mad through the night. You wake up with that funny neck. This has been designed to give you that support to the head and the neck, but also to give you that incredible comfort with all the properties of mulberry silk. Lots of you multi-ordering, and do multi-order the pillow, the duvet, because whatever you're putting into your basket, you will just pay that one delivery.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Postage is capped across the show, so add in multiple pillows and the duvets. In fact, we've got to go back to the duvet before the end of the show. We are coming towards the end of the live show. If you are watching and you've just turned on, you can watch us on +1 on ITV or STV. You've just got to check the stock that we've got remaining, because we've had lots of sellouts.
Yeah, right now we've sold out of the single duvet. We're very, very low on stock on the Super King, but check and see if it's available. I'm hearing a big in my ear about the Super King, so possibly if you're watching on +1,
pillowcases have sold out
available.
Across all 4 colours.
I've gone. And of course, the pillow's really popular as well. But invest in yourself, invest in a good night's sleep. The duvet, one of our absolute best sellers. To our knowledge, the only duvet in the UK that has the allergy seal of approval. A duvet that's been designed with the most luxurious silk. We are talking AAA grade mulberry silk, which they say is the king of silks, which has such incredible benefits to help regulate your body temperature. It does have the UK allergy seal of approval because dust mites don't like silk. They don't like a dry environment. Very cleverly designed with that box construction. So you never have a hot or a cold spot. The filling is always even.
Evenly filled, the filling's anchored into position. That long strand silk won't move around, so you'll always have that even distribution of filling. Everything is natural, remember, from the silk filling to the cotton outer, but it's the finest grade of silk, as you were saying. The king of silks, as Raymond calls it. AAA grade, long strand silk
and
inside.
100%,
not a mix.
Really important if you're buying
not a blend. Very important to point that out, because with a blend or a mix, you won't get the benefits. This is 100% silk filled.
Machine washable, so if there are any accidents, or perhaps you've just had a really bad cold or virus and you've been in bed for a few days, you can not just wash your sheets, you can wash your duvet. We've had our duvet about 27 years and it looks as new as the duvet that's on our bed, on the bed right now.
When you say that, it sounds crazy, doesn't it? But the fact that you can care for it, you can wash it, it can naturally revitalise with the UV rays. Our duvet looks like new.
And it changed the way we sleep. And we both sleep very different. On a whole, normally Sean always really hot, kicking the duvet off, driving me mad because I'm cold and I'm trying to tuck the duvet under. But now I'm going through that time of life where sometimes I can be cold, but sometimes I'm really hot and sweaty. This duvet, because it is mulberry silk, from the mulberry silk worm that only feeds on the white leaf, this will help regulate your body temperature. That incredible silk will make sure that you never get too hot and need to kick the duvet off. But right now in these cold nights, we'll never be too cold.
No, it'll be your all season, all year duvet, night after night, season after season. Remember, when you get too hot, it releases the heat through all the natural fibres. When you're too cold, it locks the warmth in, and it works with both of you. It's like having a bespoke duvet made just for you.
And try it. It comes with a 10-year warranty, but actually you've got a money-back guarantee. Get it home and try it. Allergy seal of approval. Perhaps you're thinking, I wonder if it'll make any difference to how I sleep. Get it home and sleep under it. God, yeah, I'm always too hot. I'm always kicking the duvet off. Try it. See if it stops you. I'm always too cold. Try it and see if it makes it. Try it. Check your baskets out. You are going to absolutely love it.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you later. Check out.